And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Tuesday night's main event. You're looking at Savvy's chair right now. She's not there, which Beardo says this is the best she's looked in a long time.
Probably forever. Beardo? Yeah, probably of all time.
Also, Craig's looking real good tonight. So good to see him there. And unfortunately, she's back now. So,
hi. So when are we going live?
We are live now.
Oh.
Yeah. So hi everyone. Don't say anything racist. Welcome into Tuesday night's main event. We are live. We are live with Savvy's chair. We got Fear the Beardo in the house. What's up?
Nothing much, man. Daily this morning was fucking awesome. I love doing that extra hour on Rumble. On Locals. Extra hour on Locals. It's a lot of fun, man. We get to talk about some stuff that we don't usually. I binge watched twice now the whole way through X-Men 97, and I am surprised at how fucking good it is.
Disney
I loved it.
Fucking Disney.
No. I'm not trying to show Disney Plus. I am not. I'm not trying to show Disney Plus.
I'm paid, everybody.
Listen. Here we go. Listen. I was literally hanging out with Jeremy the other night, and I told Jeremy, I'm like, dude, I've been watching X-Men 97, and it's good. He's like, and Jeremy's like, I know, I've heard it's good. I need to watch it.
And now here I am giving him shit because he said it on the internet.
No, it actually is good, man.
I've heard from a lot of people it was good. I've heard from
it's actually good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, good to be here, man.
You too. Hey, well, good to be here. Why did I say you too? What the fuck?
I don't fucking know. It's like when you're at a movie theater and they're like, enjoy the movie, and you're like, you too, and you just feel like an absolute fucking piece of shit.
Epic Mike. What up? Yeah, I agree.
That's awesome, dude.
Insightful.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I forgot I was fucking muted, you fucks. I didn't want you guys hearing me chewing in the microphone. Hey, I'm doing good. Listen, just so you guys know how much I care about you, I abandoned hanging out with Drunk Creepio today to come hang out with you guys instead.
I respect that.
That's actually not true. There's like a massive storm rolling in, and I was actually gonna ditch you guys to go hang out with Drunk because he's cooler, but I didn't want to risk my life doing that, so they were like, yo, it's gonna make travel impossible, and they're like, do not go out tonight, do not travel. And I was like, oh, okay.
You listen to a government-sponsored weather broadcast? Are you crazy?
No, I listened to my friends and family that said, yo, it's gonna be really fucking bad tonight, and we don't want you to die. So
what kind of weather? Like snow and shit, or
we're getting a really bad blizzard tonight? So
hell yeah.
I want a blizzard.
There's Jay in this chat right there. It says Mike rejected me.
They're fucking us, bro.
I would never
reject these guys for you. I wasn't even gonna tell them that I wasn't coming. I was just not gonna show up.
Bro, that was the first thing you said.
Yeah, it's true.
What?
So you said it in the group chat.
Yeah.
That I wasn't gonna be here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never fucking said that. I would never tell you guys what I was doing.
You can't prove it, so you might as well just go ahead and admit that you did say it in the group chat.
I'm gonna leak so many DMs right now, bro. I'm about to leak everything, bro. All out in the chat.
Dude, you realize like all these fucking people that hate us, they think that like there's this secret group chat that they can find that like shows all of our planning. Where I don't think you guys understand that there's no fucking planning on any show that I run. Anyway.
Dude, it's wild when you hear their conspiracy. Like they do this, and it's a pipeline to this, and they're like funneling all the people here. I'm like, bro, I watched Jeremy not be able to figure out how to start a stream for like 15 minutes on the same software.
Jeremy Prime is this cult ringleader.
Yeah, like it's fucking retarded, man. Like you just. I hear it and I'm just like, man, I wish I was as smart as you fucking people think I am. Because I
talk to one of his producers, Jay Hailstorm, would be like, no.
That one video, dude. That one video where it's like they made you out to be like this fucking mastermind genius about awesome guy, and they're like, Beardo is this fed industry plant that Jeremy created. Awesome guy. 10 years ago, awesome guy can make this account so he can make this one comment this one time to create this 199 cult, and I think it's Beardo. Look at him. If he didn't have a beard, it would totally be him. He's a fed.
To be fair, you accused Savvy of being a fed. You thought you thought Savvy was a fed. So.
Who?
You.
Savvy or Sevy?
Yeah, Savvy.
Savvy?
Yeah, you thought she was a fed. You're like, she showed up out of nowhere. Everybody loves her.
Where'd she get this massive
I didn't think she was a fed.
Happy.
I didn't think she was a fed. I thought that she was just a somewhat minimal kind of somewhat attractive woman on the internet that everybody's just fucking, here's content, here's fucking streams to be on, this stream, like the fucking Oprah Winfrey handing out fucking free streams, and the only person in the audience is Savvy getting the free shit.
Holy shit, that was a spur job if I've ever seen one.
Is this all because she's been on Friday Night Tights multiple times?
Yeah, that's really what it sounds like.
Is that what this is about?
No, I don't really care about that.
That totally sounds like that. Well, this stream, she's on everywhere. Why she's all on these fucking streams? Where does she come from? We don't know.
Listen, I'm just saying what I've observed.
She could have a wiener for all we know. You don't know what's going on with her.
A wiener or just an enlarged clit? I don't know.
Don't ever say the word clit again. It doesn't sound right coming from you.
Yeah, I don't like
what you're talking about. What would you rather me say, clitoris?
Hold on. I don't know which one would Dan. He was excited to hear either one. I don't know if it was wiener or enlarged clit. One of them he got excited about. Which one was it?
One thing that we know she doesn't have is tits because she got
Beardo's talking about Savvy's genitals. I was just like, what the fuck?
She weighed me down, jumping over
tits,
fences.
no ass,
Well,
very large clit.
How am I supposed to do front
flips? How am I supposed to do front flips with these massive knockers? What's going on? Like, yeah.
What's up, Dan Bask? Oh shit! Oh
he
shit!
He doesn't say anything. He immediately starts fucking bragging rights.
Oh my god,
dude.
Man.
It's understandably a little beat up, but this version's from 1980.
Holy crap!
This is like, do the math. 45.
Yeah.
45 years old.
He's older than me. That's all that matters.
That is amazing. Holy crap. Aww. Dude, you remember when you used to, like, this was our only, Craig remembers, this was our only access to these games, seeing the pictures on the boxes or maybe getting a magazine that we couldn't afford. And you're playing it. You're playing it right now.
Yeah, I was streaming it. That's Missile Command. I was streaming it right now.
Hell yeah.
Good for you, Dan Bask.
Man.
Yeah, man, the back of the box was so important. That was your glimpse. Yeah. And those 3 pictures, whatever it was, that's what sold you the game. Yes. And there was many times where I bought a game based solely off a screenshot on the back of the box.
Yep. Yeah. That and then the instruction manual was so key when you would get an instruction manual, be able to go through it, see things. Look at that. Dan's in love.
Fantastic. And look at the condition of this combat cartridge.
Oh,
wow.
This is basically new.
Dude, combat was so great. That was such a definitive game back in the day, man. It really was.
I have a legitimate question.
Bunch of games.
Legitimate question, Dan. How much money would it take for you to take that and just light that on fire right now?
What?
I'm just saying, just he's so proud and happy of it, and just curious, like if he was to light it.
Goodness gracious,
I guess dangerous.
$10,000.
I mean,
what kind of hater is that,
That's
bro? How
Pokemon.
much?
I'm not saying it's bad.
Throw that shit in the
$10,000.
garbage.
What the fuck kind of question is that? You're supposed to be one of the retro guys here.
Yeah.
I'm just
How
saying.
How much would it take to wipe out that piece of history, huh?
10,000 American dollars.
Well, that's why I wanted to know,
that's
because
like
it is a piece
half
of
the GDP in Brazil.
That's right. Wild, man. Dan just became president with that.
You know what?
Did you mod that yourself?
You know it's going to be a bad show when Savvy's
handmade.
not the most degenerate person on here. You know we're in for a bad show. All right, go ahead. Beardo wants to be part of the crew now.
No, that's actually really cool.
So Vice in the chat, Vice hand built me a custom Game Boy Advanced SP and sent it to me. Handmade. He also modded it so it doesn't charge with the regular Game Boy Advance charger. It charges with the USB-C.
That is
and
awesome.
It's got like a super high powered battery in here that I had to buy separate. Has like 12 hours of battery life. He put these lights in here. I can turn them off if I want to.
But Vice.
Humble
Vice,
right there. Nice.
Vice sent me that.
By the way,
fucking badass.
Pretty interesting. You got Ashley St. Clair behind you. She blocked me on Twitter. Fucking
What'd you do?
She's a fake right wing grifter.
Yeah,
she's a fan, bro.
Fuck that bitch.
Beardo.
Wow.
Beardo.
Hey.
The month is almost over anyways. What's up?
How much would it take for you just to light that?
Did something happened today? Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm just curious.
I want to know how much it'll cost for
fire.
That's
Beardo
gonna be
to
on
burn that Giants flag.
That's gonna be on Geeks Gamers clips.
Just fuck that bitch.
That was awesome. What's up, Madam Savvy?
Hello, hi. How's everybody?
How you doing?
I'm alive. I'm confused.
That's
why.
That's the beginning of a crash out right there.
Gosh, I just thought all censorship for fiction was bad.
Uh-oh, she's already getting it started. She's already getting it started.
She's dipping her toe in the censorship.
Her talons.
Yeah,
she doesn't have
My
toes.
orange socked toe.
She has talons. They're bird talons. We've seen them. Yeah, they're
Fed
elongated
girl
with
Fed
claws.
girl is back.
Yellow toenails.
Yeah.
Just gross.
Eating mice with them. She's like just picking them up. And...
Mice are too small. Why would I waste my nutrition? You know, my nutrition.
You're gonna tell
my calories
no,
on
never
hunting
mind.
that.
I'm not gonna say.
I'd go for something a little bigger. Have some faith in my feet. They can pick up
it's not
something
your
larger. A
feet.
small dog.
It's not
They're
your feet.
capable.
I was saying that you could.
You can do about 30 pounds with them.
You couldn't pick up
Doubt
30
it.
pounds if you wanted to.
30
Doubts.
pounds with my feet, with my legs. Yes, hands. That's a different story.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I mean,
wild, bro. She's just running around her neighborhood on her hands and feet, picking up small dogs.
do you think? Wait, who do you think's more freaky, Savvy or Beardo's new girlfriend? Right here. So here we go.
So, I don't like cats.
That's not even the best one. The girl at the end. Now that's the winner.
I like this one more than the girl in the end.
Yeah, I know.
Beardo smashed.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's kind of cute.
Here we go.
The one at the end.
So, I don't like cats.
All right, and who's the? Let's see, the one at the end.
It's the very end.
Well, you should have thrown an
What
uppercut
is
on
this?
her.
All right, this is Sir Henry's Haunted Christmas. So here we go, right here.
fuck is that?
Hi, buddy.
How you doing? I just want to say you are very pretty. I mean, look at your eyes and your teeth. Look at your smile. It's gorgeous. Thank you.
Aww.
Damn,
She
walked away
kind
so
of left
fucking
you
fast.
hanging, bro. She
I
kind
know.
Is she playing hard to get?
I think she might have just been embarrassed.
Video.
Here we go.
She also might be
I might have
deaf.
embarrassed
I just want
her.
to say you are very pretty. I mean, look at your eyes and your teeth. Look at your smile. It's gorgeous. Thank you.
Well, see you later.
She was deaf. She didn't hear a single word he said. She's just walking around and people are talking to her, and she's like,
What's up, Craig? Stuttering Craig, what's up?
Oh, hold on. I got something too.
"Oh no, don't
gonna
pull out
burn
your penis."
something?
He's gonna pull his penis out. Oh, God, and set it on fire. In front of
Check out what
everybody.
I have.
All right,
Oh.
here we go.
Oh, is that your Gamer
Look
Awards
at
trophy?
there.
Oh,
Look
this
at
is-
there.
This is Jeff Keeley's. I've had a number of the members of the community actually 3D print a bunch for me. We got a lot of marketing coming very soon for the Real Game Awards. So I've had a bunch of Jeff Keeley awards printed up because I'll be taking a
Craig,
baseball bat
how
to them.
much
Yeah.
for you to
Nice.
set fire?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
How much you got?
Wait
I
a
got-
second. Something's different about Craig. Wait, I can figure it out. You don't have sticky notes on the wall.
That is true. Also,
Okay.
That hurt.
I'm wearing a different hat than I usually do.
Well, I would have
Hey, not-
noticed that.
It's
I
one of
don't.
my
Even,
favorite hats on you.
a bunch of white dudes wearing hats. You all look the same.
What the
to
fuck
me,
is? Oh
so-
wait, hold on. Are we just gonna ignore what Savvy just said to Craig?
What?
What did you say?
She's like, "Oh, that's one of my favorite hats on you."
Yeah, he
Thanks.
looks good in baby blue. Don't be a fucking dummy. He looks great in baby blue. It matches his eyes. I know you're jealous and fucking shitting compliments on your fucking hats, but you haven't worn a hat worth complimenting yet. Holy shit.
Oh, you're gonna talk shit on the Rippaverse, huh? Let's see how that goes for you.
What?
No, she took shots
Good idea.
at Rippa.
She just
It's
took shots at
over.
Rippa.
The racism came
It's
back
over.
out.
This is the Horseman, bro.
Oh,
She's
Chuck,
shit.
Chuck
I can't
Dixon,
tell 'cause your camera's
Chuck
so
Dixon,
fucking
Joe
low
Bennett.
quality. It's just a fucking square for me.
I
It's
want
a
to go back.
fucking, it's a fucking
She's gonna
night
start
piece. It's a
talking
chess
about
piece,
somebody
Now
bro.
you've got a webcam.
Yeah, maybe you should. Why don't you talk about what it is? Maybe you've done a bad job of explaining what it is, Beardo.
Yeah.
You're not flipping this on me. You're not flipping this on me. Savvy just talked shit on the Rippaverse.
No one can tell you got a fucking bootleg fucking webcam from Temu.
Speaking of Rippaverse,
it's a logic.
Wait a minute,
it's good.
Hey, just to be clear,
terrible.
Just be clear, we just got clipped because we mentioned Rippaverse. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, we're being Eric. Wait,
Superfast.
Hang on.
Subscribe.
But wait a minute, Mike. Wait, take that down, Mike. Hold on.
Calm yourself,
hang on,
Jeremy.
Okay, no, we're good now. I just had to make sure that Rippa's payment went through. We can promote it. Go ahead. We can promote it. Good to go. So we're good.
You're the one that invented the Rippaverse. Remember, Jeremy?
No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we got the payments. Everything's good. We're square.
$100,000.
Yeah, there you go. We're good now. We're good. So hang on.
Got this sent to me by Flash Bruce.
Mike.
Oh, beautiful.
That is,
dude. It's
Badass.
gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cover.
Oh, yeah.
It's embossed too. Like, dude, it's sick.
Mike, I have a question for you.
What? How much?
I'm just kidding.
How much for you to set
that shit would
fire?
get clipped so fast. And like Stuttering Craig starts beef with Rippa.
That's worse than what I said. I was just being a
I was
butt.
waiting for you to start talking about his inferior genetics again. Oh man, like eugenic savvy over here.
The only beef I have with him is that he wears the same hat I do. It's baby blue, just like Savvy likes, which is weird. So,
well,
baby blue looks great on dudes. All right.
Savvy, we got some questions for you. Okay.
Okay. What did I do wrong now?
Well, from the wonderful chat brought this up, not me. Okay, but the wonderful chat claims that this is you when you hit the wall. Okay. So, do you want to let's listen to a few minutes here?
Friday all day, as my nana would say. And look what I have on my lip. Everybody's been saying, you have herpes, you have herpes.
Bro, she looks like a Batman villain.
Hold on, you're telling me that's not Savvy? I thought that was a filter.
Look, the way that you know that this isn't realistic is the fact that, so how much, she weighs much more than 130 pounds.
Yeah.
So listen.
Yeah.
Back in college, I got up to 130 pounds and I flipped the fuck out when I weighed myself, and I went to the gym 3 times a day until I was back down to 105. I might hit the wall one day. I might look awful, but I will never weigh over 130.
You're not picking up no 30-pound dog with your talons.
Beardo, if you had to choose between Savvy and Mark Cuban here, who you picking?
I'm gonna start dating men.
That didn't take much. There it is.
Good answer.
That didn't take much at all.
It's a good answer.
He's like, oh.
He didn't even struggle with it. He didn't even struggle with it. I'm just gonna start
jerking off wieners.
Oh man,
it's pretty wild, bro.
What the fuck am I getting called Rosie O'Donnell?
He's like, a gun to his head. It's either Rosie O'Donnell or Savvy. He's like, can't I just suck dicks instead? They're like, you know what? All right, man.
Respectable.
You're good, bro. They just let him go. Like,
there are some beautiful men, though. Like, you wouldn't even know the difference.
Shut the fuck up.
We're not in Thailand. Stop.
Stop.
All right, that was
That's
funny.
Wild.
That was
good.
Right,
it was very good. It was a perfect deflection. He was like, yeah. Woo. Just be gay.
But hi everyone. Welcome in to Tuesday night's main event. We're just getting started. We're just getting started.
We're just getting started with a $100 super chat.
Let's go.
Forrest through the trees with a $100. Geeks and Gamers local recommendations. So gay, so glorious. Driving with Jeremy. A homosexual blind another day. First person gaming with Gary McHammer. Me. A Beardo mockumentary Bushcast with Mike and Savvy Bathroom or Bush. Hoppin' with Jay, a miserable fuck. A memoir by one Ryan Kinnell.
We went on a journey there. Wow.
It was a journey.
A little bit of a run-on sentence there.
The locals watch parties have been pretty great, and like Beardo hasn't seen The Rock from Michael Bay.
What?
Really? We gotta watch that. Man. We gotta watch that. Damn, it's such a good fucking movie, dude.
But like, it's a much more enjoyable movie if you just watched maybe a couple or even one of the Sean Connery 007s.
It does feel like Old Man Bond, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
it definitely.
By the way,
it was definitely made to be that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to segue here. You're fucking up my segue. Speaking of locals, we got a donation over on locals. I don't know what the currency translates to over here, but anyways, it's a picture of Savvy's face making some weird derpy thing, and it says, much to Thirsty Chat's dismay, Savvy's hubby isn't a degenerate hologram or a body pillow, but an actual human. Move along, simps.
He did make an appearance today.
Yeah. That's a good way. How many people did you lose in chat when he showed up?
I gained a few.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't watch my stream for me. Unless I'm having a meltdown.
We're all just watching it for him. Yeah,
yeah, it's true. People love when he pops by.
She listen, in a lot of the mistake for a lot of women is that if you lie about it and then you eventually build your audience and then tell the truth that you actually are like with someone, that's where you destroy it. But she was up front from the beginning. I'll never forget that first daily she was on and she mentioned her husband, and half the chat was like, fuck this, I'm out. Kick her.
I knew what I was doing.
You know,
so it's funny that gets brought up because my husband and I just had a talk actually, because he gets uncomfortable if I asked him to come on stream. And he goes, you'd make more money if you didn't talk about me. And I said, I just want to be me on stream, and you're a big part of me.
Oh,
did you know that Hitler pretended to be single?
Wait, he was married?
Yeah, he was married.
Eva Braun.
Eva Braun?
Braun.
Braun.
I didn't know.
Braun?
Braun?
I'm pretty sure it's Eva Braun. That's how I've always heard it pronounced.
Yeah, she was very simple-minded. Very simple-minded woman, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, Hitler's marketers, they advised him to always be single in the public eye, always pretend to be single, because that made him more popular with women.
Mm-hmm. You sure do know a lot about Hitler.
I know everything.
It's good to brush up on your history, dude.
Actually, a lot of the way I film my videos is inspired by dictators' speeches.
They're a fascinating thing to study.
Sounds like something someone from the alt-right would say.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Dan, you're like, we're getting clipped all night tonight, I guess.
Yeah,
if you watch my videos, it's a lot like watching a fascist dictator standing in front of people.
But it is like communist dictators, fascist dictators, all of them film their speeches in a certain way that makes them look much taller and muscular than they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis was wearing lift boots.
Yeah. Does that mean you're really short, Dan? We're gonna meet Dan in real life, and he's gonna be like 5'2".
I'm 177, the exact same height as Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, there you go.
What is this?
This is the calendar. It's already clipped.
Ashley St. Clair behind you. She blocked me on Twitter. Fucking
yeah.
What'd you do?
She's a fake right-wing grifter.
Yeah,
is what
she's
pretty good.
Fuck that bitch.
Pretty good.
I hope that goes viral and she sees it.
That was great.
Now the chat saying "Hail Dan." Thank you.
You done fucked up.
Hail, guys. I should make that suggestion.
All right, real quick. I saw this. I felt like this would be a pretty good, interesting discussion. Krista posted this. Here we go. You can only bring one back.
Oh,
Borders, Toys R Us, Blockbuster, Radio Shack, Sears, Hollywood Video, Circuit City, Payless, or Big K.
Blockbuster Video had the better section, the better additional section with like the toys and the memorabilia.
Toys R Us is the answer.
I think I'll go with,
because it's the only one that we had in Brazil.
Okay, let me tell you why it's Blockbuster Video.
Wait, Borders is gone?
That's all you need to know.
Wait, Borders go out of business? Because I thought they were still a thing.
Because you were buying their books, dude.
What is Borders?
Borders was a bookstore.
But it had more than that. It had entertainment too, and then it always had a coffee
We have
shop.
like Barnes and Noble, and we have Books a Million. Where's Borders at?
Borders was everywhere.
But it was everywhere, yeah.
Yeah. Borders was like a Barnes and Noble's, just not as, large.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Barnes and Noble and Books A Million. Anyway, go ahead, Craig. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing. Every single one of those has a modern alternative to it right now, right? Borders, there's other bookstores. Toys R Us, there's other toy stores. Sears is other department stores.
Wait, what's the other toy store?
Yeah, there's a million toy stores out there.
No, but there's not the toy store.
Yeah,
there's not
what are you talking about?
Like if you're talking a bookstore, there's a Books A Million, there's Barnes and Noble, all that shit.
Right.
What is the
I think
toy
what
store?
Craig means. I think what Craig means is that the business model is not gone.
Yes,
but
and
the blockbuster business model is gone.
Yes, exactly. And
hey Dan, if I want your fucking opinion, I'll ask for
Go
it. Let
fuck
Craig
yourself,
answer.
Jeremy.
Hey, Dan.
You're acting like a real dictator, Dan.
What I meant to say was the business model is still there. Dan eloquently put. But the thing about Blockbuster, here's the thing about Blockbuster is that if Blockbuster comes back and it's successful, it means that culturally we have shifted away from digital items back to physical items. And that is something that I can get behind. There is no, like, Redbox is the closest thing to Blockbuster, and Redbox has been obsolete for a decade, right? So if Blockbuster Video was to come back, the idea of rentals would come back, and the idea, like, so much of society would change if Blockbuster would return. You're talking about
culturally, we would have to stop theft and stealing too. Well, because I brought up the argument a few weeks ago about Blockbuster Video, and everybody was talking. It's like, people are just gonna fucking steal.
Yeah,
and I was a fucking idiot.
Beardo got crushed on
I was
that
a fucking
one.
idiot for saying that.
I understand what Craig is saying.
It was just a naive notion, because it's true. We can't have it today because of the cultural shift.
Yes.
So if it were to come back, like Craig was saying, that would mean society as a whole made a shift to allow for it to come back.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, it is pretty wild that Beardo suggested that, and we were like, "You fucking idiot!" And then Craig's like,
and then Craig brings it up, and we're all listening.
He goes, "Hear me out."
Wow, Craig, really interesting.
And the nuance
Video
of the
rental
conversation.
stores.
Yeah, he brought it up.
Craig?
Yeah, he understood the nuance involved with the discussion, where you're just like, bring it back. Let's go. Everybody
Yeah,
go
the
rent
context
I
again.
think it's funny though.
Beardo,
Shut
go ahead,
up,
Dad.
Beardo.
Go ahead, Beardo.
Yeah, go ahead, Beardo. Go ahead, Beardo.
No, it's because if we
Forgers.
rent out as things are now, if we start renting Nintendo tapes all over again, we will be renting items for $10 which are worth like $500 in some cases. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the retro rental thing that Beardo was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I just want fucking Toys R Us back. I don't give a
Yeah, I'd probably choose Toys R Us.
I just want to go out. I just want to sit there in the fucking aisle and play video games on the demos and fucking not have to be bothered and imagine all these cool toys that I'm never gonna be able to buy.
But here's the thing: you can go to Target right now and play demos of games.
I don't want to fucking go to Target though. I
Yeah,
want to go to Toys R Us.
Target.
Just saying what's the difference between Toys R Us and Target? They're both giant.
Target has their
bookstores.
pretentious brand.
One's a fucking store that sells other things other than toys, Craig.
But they're still
I
big
go to a
box
store
retailers.
that only
Yeah, but
sells
there's something
toys.
magical about going to Toys R Us. It was magical.
I don't
It was
disagree.
toys and video
Listen,
games.
one time, this was back in the 90s, I went to a Toys R Us and they had like 50 people all dressed like cosplay stuff. They had the Ninja Turtles, they had a Wolverine, and they walked around the fucking store and said hi to all the kids. They had Superman, fucking Spider-Man. It was one of the coolest fucking things ever. Like,
They had Superman fucking Spider-Man?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
it was great.
No,
I was
hey,
like, listen, you'll
Yeah,
never
that's
get
what
to
exactly
another
what you
store.
said.
You'll
Sorry,
never
I'm
get
not
to another
American.
store where Superman is just plowing Spider-Man right in the aisle while I'm playing video games and going, "This is awesome, man."
Somebody clip that. That's what he said.
hold on. I got news for you guys. Share my screen, please.
Okay, let's see where we're at. There we go.
Toys R Us is still does.
No, the fuck it's not.
Really?
It's like a little bitty section within like Kohl's or some bullshit in the United States. It's not like Toys R Us. It's like a little section like in department
You're being
stores.
lied to.
Is it in
by
Orlando?
Big Toy,
Is it in
Craig.
In
Yeah, there's one in
Orlando?
Orlando.
Where the fuck in Orlando is one?
But that's
It's-
like deep in Orlando.
it's gotta be like inside like another
Or an
department
old
store.
location that hasn't been cleared. Because
Big
some
Toy
map
is
data
trying
is
to lie
wrong.
to you, Craig.
Yeah, now they do have locations in Canada. I do know that.
Hey.
Krista has told me that there are some in Canada, like
I've passed
actual
one
ones.
in Canada.
Mike, I believe everything I see on the internet. All right.
That's fair. Yeah, I do too, actually.
Hey, it's near a lake.
Yeah, but they're all over the place. I mean,
no, it's not Toys R Us though. It's not. It's not. It's like a little section. It's like a little bitty section within a bigger store. That's just like this. Hey, here's the Toys R Us section. It's just. That's all it is.
Oh, well, now they're all gone, apparently. They all just shut down. So
Oh, no.
Wow, as we speak, they closed down.
It's worse than we thought, guys. Sorry.
Wow. They're closing out as we speak.
No. What a shame.
All gone. So, yeah, but it was interesting. But like, I think the only one people are only going to bring up Toys R Us or Blockbuster in that. I think. I mean, Circuit City would be cool. Hollywood Video and Blockbuster are going to be the same thing.
Hollywood Video.
It's just Blockbuster Video. Just
it's a rental store.
Yeah, it's just movies and games and things like that. Again, the first time I ever went to a Hollywood Video was the first time I came to Pensacola, Florida. And I remember going in there and like. It was just like, oh shit, this is the nice video game or the nice movie rental place, which in reality it wasn't. It was just its first time I'd been to it. So it was just, super cool. If anybody, is that Payless shoes?
Payless
who the
shoes
fuck would pick Payless shoes?
Payless
out of
shoes
this?
is legit, bro.
No.
No. And Kmart on here?
It's like
Mike.
Kmart is ghetto as fuck.
You sound like a bunch of wealthy people here.
Mike,
you're starting to sound like
shoes.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Well, at least I'm gay with nice shoes, with cheap, nice shoes. Okay, so fuck you. Okay. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I think Radio Shack is a little bit of a sleeper pick on here, because the Radio Shack that was closest to me before it went out of business used to have some really cool retro tech in it. They used to have old video game consoles and like all kinds of stuff like that, and they could repair them if you took them to. They knew how to fix those things. That kind of stuff was kind of goated. We don't really have anything like that.
Bro, it's so hard to find maintenance for retro consoles nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the classic, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, because if Best Buy would have closed down 10 years ago, I would be sitting around going, man, I miss Best Buy. I go into Best Buy now and I'm looking for the smallest thing of like, for something streaming, and I can't find shit. I'm like, this is why the fuck people shop on Amazon, because I can't find shit in this piece of shit store. They've gotten rid of their movies
empty now.
They've gotten rid of their movies. They've gotten rid of their video game section for the most part. You can't find a fucking person that works there. But if it would have closed 10 years ago, we'd all be like, man, I miss Best Buy. Now I dread it.
It's always like that, man. It's always like that with artists, actors, musicians. The highest point of an artist's career is when he dies.
Yeah. That's it. That's 100% it. And
Jay in the chat said my friend got caught shoplifting in a Radio Shack. We all laughed at him.
It sounds appropriate.
Yeah, what a loser.
Drops the most random shit in the
What
chat.
a loser.
What a fucking loser.
What a fucking idiot right there. Shoplifts at a Radio Shack, bro. Like, that's wild.
There is the one last Blockbuster that's still open up in Bend, Oregon. Have you guys heard about this?
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah. They're still,
it's still there. And I think, I was talking to Jay about doing like an arcade road trip. That'd actually be like a really cool final destination if we went across the United States and ended up at the Bend Blockbuster. The problem is that it's in Oregon, and I don't want to be consumed by insanity.
You don't want to drive there,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a good kind of discussion as far as like, I think, I would love to have Toys R Us back, but the reality of it is in today's world, just like Blockbuster, the business model is just not going to work for it. It's just not. Used to, you would go to Toys R Us because it was exciting to see what was there. We know everything now. The internet tells us everything. So there's no level of excitement to go into a store like that, because you're like, oh, no, they have everything and I can just buy it off Amazon right now. What's the point?
You guys remember GameFly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Netflix was still sending out DVDs, and then GameFly was like, we'll just do that for video games.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't last very long.
It didn't last.
Craig got up.
It was cool though.
Craig done got up. He got
Craig's got something.
He's done.
I bet he's still got CDs from fucking.
I think I tried GameFly like once, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Craig? Hey, okay, he's back. So.
What does he got?
Why does it say restrooms on?
All right, show us what you got, Craig. Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
there you go.
GameFly.
He does. He's
Hell
why
yeah.
they went out of business.
Now
They got a letter. He's gonna get a letter in the mail.
Now tell us a good GameFly story real quick, Craig.
Oh, he's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fascinating. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Very insightful.
It's a great story.
No way.
I'm learning so fucking much right now.
Wow.
Craig has the best info.
Yeah, it's true.
The greatest.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
I could hear
Damn.
Craig telling those stories all
is
day.
line
Dude,
delivery.
sometimes when Craig goes down
Yeah.
this road, I can just listen to him all day.
This is breaking fucking news right now from Craig, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if like
Wow,
what I
that's
really
funny,
want-
man.
What I really want is him to get really fucking mad and like leave.
Bro, Craig is
because he's
great.
like
Oh, Craig.
fucking
Holy shit. You're fucking funny, man.
I love Craig.
You're a silly guy, Craig.
He's got the best jokes.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
That's
No. I
That's
just
No.
pretty offensive. I don't know if I agree.
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna have to disagree with that one, Craig.
No.
No.
You took it too far.
Yeah. Anything else, Craig? Would you like to add anything else to the
I think he's
discussion?
gone shy.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Elite deal with a $50. So unless my math is off, each of Savvy's boobs weighs 12.5 pounds. 130 minus minus 105 is 25, and half 25 is 12.5. Damn.
They were big. Yep.
He did some serious fucking math there, bro. He's like, yo, hold on, let me see here. And he's like, woman's proportion on her body, and she lost some weight. Like,
Dude,
holy
listen,
shit.
I told
Thanks,
somebody,
Elite Neo.
I was telling somebody the other day about the internet. I'm like, if you are self-conscious about anything and you're on the internet, especially in our crew, the internet's they're gonna dissect everything.
It's the first thing
about
we're
you,
gonna
like,
go for,
everything.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. And look, somebody, thanks for the breakdown, Neo.
I see it now. I understand it all.
Hey, look who made it back. Look who made it back. So thanks for joining us, Craig. Everything you said. Everything you said earlier was great, man.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody.
Bro, he was on it too. You could see him locked in. He was doing his thing.
Well, the thing is so Savvy almost said you're muted. You caught
Yeah,
yourself.
I did. I almost did in the beginning.
almost said it, and she's like, "Oh, okay." And she caught it really quick. Like that's
I was over
the
here. I was over here trying to give you guys a great story over here. I was telling Dan Vask a joke. That's the thing. He kept responding to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I am."
I felt bad, and I was like, "No, they'll be mad if I break it."
We lost that forever.
You still want to hear it?
Yes, absolutely.
No,
Hey,
not
Dan.
really.
Okay.
Not really.
I do.
Dan's like, I want to hear the joke.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll
Tell
you
me later. Call me later.
Go ahead and tell
I'll
him,
tell you,
Craig.
no,
Go ahead.
that's just for Dan, not for Jeremy.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll leave.
He's such a fucking asshole.
I know, I love it. Hey, Dan, a man walked into a bar.
Fuck that. Fuck that. So.
Oh,
my
shit.
goodness.
But
So,
I got
Craig,
this.
Craig, at any
That's
point did you realize you were muted? When did you know?
Well, I use StreamYard every day. I just want to let you know that. So
I know, but there's been plenty of times on side scrollers you were having to be reminded that you were muted. I know that
That's
for
true.
a fact.
That's true. I do talk to myself quite a bit. I'd say about halfway through, and then the slow whimper down was just to add fun to it. So, but thank you for that memorable moment. Appreciate that.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely. All right, let's catch a few of these super chats.
Cool. Andre CR with a $10,000. Man, I love sports. Favorite linebacker is Noah. It is his real name.
It is his real name.
That is his real last name. I'm
All right,
not going to say it.
Mike's
Favorite
here.
tight end is
Noah nigga.
You do pronounce the K. The K is not silent.
Noah Kaniga?
Yes.
It doesn't sound any better, bro. Like
maybe it's Knai.
No, it's they've confirmed the pronunciation.
Or Nye.
Imagine being the announcer, like, yo, is this right?
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear some announcers when like something.
Are these new people who have started playing? Like this, they're not.
So Noah, I believe
what if they just call him though? What if they say, "Look at Go"? Look at, and then they say his last name, Go. And like,
yeah. He's breaking free. He's gonna.
Look at how fast he is.
He's breaking free. Look how fast he is, man. He's like an animal out there.
I don't know how many times I can say it before YouTube's like, you know what? Even that feels racist.
Yeah.
He's got get away from the cop speed.
Yeah.
Favorite tight end is Luke Nigman, and favorite goalkeeper is Pablo. Mike.
Gaza nigga.
There you go.
Yeah, the previous one also, but you said it anyway.
Yeah, and that's it. We've overextended any future ones. We're just gonna have to move past them because we will get hit if we keep saying that one. So, but thank you, Andrew Sierra. Yeah. Welcome.
I mean, I'll say it all the time.
But this is the most clippable that I've personally.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
thank you, Andre, for the 10,000.
Jeremy's nervous. He's like, oh damn. Like,
well, everybody just goes quiet and defers to you. I think that's my favorite.
Hey, Beardo, real quick, are you okay with me reading some of these Rumble rants so I can just get them out of the way?
Go for it.
All right, I appreciate it. Let me read these real quick just so we get them out the way. I Canlis for 10 over on Rumble says, not relevant to anything, but hashtag bring back bragging rights. Yeah, that'll happen at the same time the wrestling stream does. We're pretty excited about
That's right.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1 says, Jeremy may be retarded, but at least he's authentic. Yeah.
This is true. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Valkyria Winter for 10. A Skull, enjoying the First Descendant, jiggling my ass as I run around ending things, plus Path of Exiles 2. Love it so much, and I'm no Souls-like player. Savvy, we love you indeed, and Beardo too. Aww.
You're starting to read like Beardo a little bit. You okay there, buddy?
Listen,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Put random periods and random spots and stuff like that.
Now you're starting to understand.
I'm just asking questions.
Survivor, do you want me to read these rants or not?
I'm just asking questions.
You know, I'll go back to reading the other names. I could do that.
I'm just saying.
I can get away with it. I can't. I'm uncancelable when it comes to saying those words.
I love black people.
I love black people. Vault 95 Survivor for $2. Audience Headcanon says Savvy's not actually married. By the way, nice sea of water bottles on your floor.
Yeah, what's going on?
She got that new fucking desk, and this just showcases how messy your room is.
Oh, this is clean today.
Damn.
Yeah,
the brew that do. For $2. Never heard of Borders in my life. Family Video over Blockbuster. Toys R Us was too expensive.
That's great.
Toys R Us was too expensive. And buying video games there was a pain in the ass. It still was magical.
Yeah, that's a great comment, right?
It is really good. Switzerland Play IT. The brew that do loves my mustache. Well, there you go. Love is building in the Rumble chat. And then DFKN, the fucking mongoose, for $1. I got hitched this weekend. I'm so thankful to not be doomed to a loveless life of celibacy like Jeremy, Beardo, and Ryan. And my wife cooks and cleans instead of spurging and gooning online all day.
Hey, congratulations, man. If you're telling the truth, congratulations.
And you know, so there's been a big demand for an all-female Tuesday night's main event.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's the end of Geeks and Gamers.
Kirsha, Savvy,
here we go.
Vera Dark, Fear the Beardo, Krista, and Steph. I think that could be a pretty good show. It'd be a pretty good show.
Hilarious. Poor Beardo.
Beardo would be in hell. Like Beardo
like hurting cats.
Would be in absolute hell. The problem is
we can call it Tuesday night.
Besides Krista and Steph, the only person I actually like in there is Vera Dark.
Well, so like I don't think you guys understand, chat. The threat level when you bring Savvy and Kirsha on the same stream.
We've had them before.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's great.
It's bad.
No, it's great.
It's very educational.
It's fucking some of the most degenerate shit of all time.
Bro, they're just like
yeah, it's rough. So, which is exactly why we want to make sure to have it happen and have Beardo here just to be an L.
You can't let them meet in person. That'll be a real problem.
Yeah, that will be a real problem. All right, let's get a couple more Beardo, and then we're going to talk about this controversy.
Cool, let's do it. Truth Dog with a $20. Yippee-ki-yay, Jeremy, you motherfucker.
Everybody's mad at me because I said Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
so.
you're fucking wrong. So
okay.
Why did you say that?
Didn't Bruce Willis himself say it's not a Christmas movie?
Bruce Willis has dementia and he can't talk
No, this
anymore.
was years ago.
I'm not listening to that. He had dementia back then too.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He's been doing bad movies for years. I don't fucking need to listen to him. The screenwriter said it was a Christmas movie. The director said it's a Christmas movie. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what Glenn Jacobs says. I will fight Kane. The big red machine, put that mask back on. I'll fucking throw down with you for this. I don't care.
The fact that it was not intended as a Christmas movie is irrelevant to being a Christmas movie.
Come on.
It's bottom line is I don't consider it a Christmas movie. I consider it a great action movie. And it's not like Christmas is very much a backdrop in the movie. It's not a central theme.
It's not a central theme.
No, that is not true. It is a central theme because he has to get home for Christmas.
Theme. It opened Christmas in Hollis.
Does that mean that Rocky 4 is a Christmas movie?
Well, by the standard of Die Hard, literally any movie that has Christmas in it or takes place at Christmas time is a Christmas movie.
So Rocky 4 would be a Christmas movie. Harry Potter would be a Christmas movie.
The backdrop, the Christmas in the backdrop.
Not
the
even
movie
close.
hinges on it being Christmas. It has to be Christmas for Hans Gruber to do what he's doing. Okay,
yeah, it has to be Christmas. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, John McClane doesn't go if it's not Christmas to go reunite
with his family. But it's not about
Christmas.
It's about
Christmas.
what they're doing.
Remind you in the movie that it's Christmas time. They talk about the spirit of Christmas.
We need to do a watch. We need to watch
Is
party
Batman Returns a Christmas movie?
I think Batman Returns a Christmas movie.
I would say that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
It's wild. It's
not as much as Die Hard, but.
Yeah, I would say that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie because Christmas is a fundamental part of the movie.
Yeah, you're constantly reminded that it's Christmas, both on Die Hard and Batman
The last line of the movie is, if this is what you guys call Christmas, I can't wait to see what New Year's looks like. It's the last line of the film.
I haven't seen Batman Returns in a few years. I've seen Die Hard more recently than that. But like Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard. But I don't consider that a Christmas movie either. Yeah, it is. 100% more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Literally ends on White Christmas as the last fucking song as it's rolling to credits.
No, the whole Die Hard soundtrack is Christmas songs.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't really like. The only reason I get even pulled in this discussion because every fucking body cares. I know how unpopular my opinion is. I know 99% of the internet jumps on this fucking meme because it really is a meme. Die Hard, I was around. I'm old enough to be around when Die Hard came out. Die Hard was not considered a fucking Christmas movie in the late 80s or into the 90s. Well, if
you were old enough to remember when it came out, then that means you got fucking memory problems right now because you old, and Grandpa, you need to sit down.
Old men, they don't remember things.
Listen,
okay?
I understand that you're part of the internet meme as well, okay? But it really is an internet meme that's just gotten so much traction over the years.
And here's the thing. Next December, we're going to be talking about the same argument again.
Yes.
Nope. Always.
Yes.
It's a Christmas movie.
Always.
Yeah.
It's settled.
Tradition.
Yeah. And then like it's like people need it to they need other people to validate it to be a Christmas movie for them, which is always a weird thing.
But I get Jeremy's
it's a
point.
Christmas movie.
I get Jeremy's point that anything I get Jeremy's point that anything can be a Christmas movie because Christmas to me is all about tradition. If you have a certain tradition that you do every Christmas, then that thing starts becoming a Christmas thing.
You know what my Christmas movie is?
No one cares. No. But I had the same argument, Dan, this morning. Like with Die Hard. If Die Hard is your thing for Christmas, if you like watching it for Christmas, then yeah, damn right, it's a fucking Christmas movie. But it's not. It goes with traditions, with what people do, and then it does become a Christmas movie.
Well, through popular, like it is a Christmas movie by the standard of like so many people consider it a Christmas movie. Like it is like a very, very, very unpopular opinion to say that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie because you're going to get fucking dogpiled online. And there's nothing you can say other than if you don't say that it's a Christmas movie, people will go fucking crazy on you. Like for me, I consider Lord of the Rings more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard because it came out fucking December and that's when I saw it. So I have memories of Christmas time.
That's a weird argument.
No, because it came out in December in theaters. That's when it came out. So I went to see it with my family during Christmas time, and these are the greatest movies ever made. So there's a Christmas feel to the movies. I don't consider them a Christmas movie by the standard of what a Christmas movie is. I'm saying for me personally, because of the experience I had with it. Yeah, because I went to see it in December and I remember going to see it every December.
And it had the same magic of Christmas because we were so young and it was so good. It felt like, your first Christmas.
Yep.
Question.
The Balrog murder fighting Gandalf. I was like, man, this is like Christmas.
That's like Santa and the elves right there.
Santa and the elves right there. I feel the spirit of Christmas.
Gandalf is Santa. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Santa.
What about Batman Returns? Is that a Christmas?
We just
movie?
talked about it.
We just talked about that.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, I think Beardo was the one who initially brought it up.
I'm over here.
Just turned off his brain.
I'm actually researching. I'm trying to research over here.
Craig's gonna jump in the conversation.
Take your
so guys, what about Die Hard? Do you guys think that's a Christmas movie?
Guys, I'm just kidding.
Is Rocky 4 a Christmas movie, guys?
I got one for you guys. Home Alone. Go for it.
Hey, that's easy Christmas movie.
Of course it is.
Come on.
But seriously.
Beardo's like, of course Home Alone is a Christmas movie. What the fuck are we doing, man?
Like, is Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie? Is Iron Man 3? Iron Man 3?
Yeah, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon?
Iron Man is red.
Back to the Future 2. Released
Back to the Future 2.
Yeah, it was released in right into the December.
No.
Yeah, it was.
That's not it. But that's not a Christmas movie.
To me, you and Jeremy remember.
Releasing near Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Well,
Skyrim is a Christmas movie.
What?
Skyrim was released in December.
Black Ops 6 is a Christmas video game because it has a holiday.
Yeah,
11/11/11. I remember
it famously was released in 11/11/11.
I had just gotten married, and I was like, "Yo, listen, I know we just got married, but this is going to be a problem for us." And I straight up, I was like, "Yo, you're going to find out what it's like to lose your husband because I'm about to play Skyrim a lot." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she started
still
playing
play
it.
Skyrim hundreds of hours every year to this day.
Dude, the mods are so good.
Yeah,
people make whole expansions.
I have a mod list for Skyrim that makes it look like a PS5 game.
Oh, it's so
very
some of the
cool.
stuff that people do with it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically any movie that has snow in it is a Christmas movie, right?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just asking
you
questions.
know the most
Just
wild
asking questions.
You jump to the wildest fucking
Die Hard doesn't have snow. Die Hard is in California.
I know it doesn't.
Die Hard is in California.
Okay, look, here's the thing.
The thing about Batman Returns, a lot of people use
it's a Christmas movie.
A lot of people use the snow argument for Batman Returns, and I don't think that's why Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. I think a movie can be considered a Christmas movie to me if it reminds you constantly that it's Christmas. Every time, like Christmas this, Christmas that.
What is so fucking funny?
Oh my God, sorry. I'm doing a little research over here.
Poor Dan's making a great point.
Dan's locked in.
I feel
Dan has 1 million subscribers and he just got disrespected.
He's laughing in my face.
And I'm here for it, by the way. I'm here for it.
Arkham Origins. Yes, great Christmas video game. Love Arkham Origins.
All right, look, I've been doing some research, guys. And I have a bunch of movies that have been released in and around Christmas. Okay, you guys tell me these are Christmas movies. Okay, these were all released the week within Christmas. Okay. Kindergarten Cop, Christmas movie or not Christmas movie?
No.
Okay. Hook.
No.
Christmas movie or not Christmas movie? Okay.
No.
JFK.
Yes.
Totally.
Absolutely.
His head opened like a Christmas gift. It was awesome.
What the fuck?
It was red like Christmas.
Wow. But it wasn't black and white.
Well, yeah, but you can imagine.
Oh, Craig.
Back in those days,
Wonderful
everything
Life was
was
in black and white too. It's still a Christmas movie.
His blood was in black and
I'm having a
white.
hard time today.
It's a Wonderful Life is still a Christmas movie.
What is happening?
What the fuck are we doing?
Somebody said too soon. That guy's been down a long time. You guys will be all right.
Is Fortnite a Christmas video game? Because around Christmas time, they do Christmas themed stuff in Fortnite.
There are Christmas.
Hey, Black
mods.
Ops 6, Black Ops. It's got Holiday Nuketown. That's a Christmas video game.
Legit. Yeah.
Holiday Nuketown.
We don't have enough Christmas video games.
Arkham Origins.
Why does Craig find that fun? It is hilarious. That's a
Dan, I
funny
got
fucking
one more for
joke.
you. Dan,
Yes.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List has red in it. Okay? Schindler's List has red, and it only has red.
Schindler's List was like the absence of Christmas.
That's pretty fucking good, though.
Oh, man.
That's the only reason why I did all that research. That's the only reason just to get there, and I couldn't get there. Oh, my God.
Man.
Merry Christmas. Genocide.
Gabby's like, I'm offended by all of this. I don't like it. She's like, what
All
are
right,
you
I'm
fucking doing?
muting myself.
Let's go. Let's go, Beardo.
Sure. Gohan creates Prometheus Creations with a $20 Hail 199 and iDots and the Fellowship. Still slowly working on building my brand and business and giving stuff for fans. Salute PS Jeremy. Die Hard 1 and 2 are Christmas movies. Bring it.
Die Hard 2, I think, is a stretch. Even though it takes place 1 year later, 1 year after it is Christmas, and they mention it, it doesn't remind you that it's Christmas all the time the same way that Die Hard 1 does.
Yeah.
Do you remember Die Hard with a Vengeance when he had to go and put that sign on?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, I'm going to make it a huge stretch goal for locals. Maybe
No,
like
don't do that.
100,000 paid
Ryan.
members, and I'll send Ryan to New York City to wear that.
Dude, that's wild.
Somebody can do that with AI. You don't need to kill Ryan for real. Just someone edit a.
That's wild. Hey,
It was pretty
real
cool that
quick-
they made Hans's brother like try to avenge him. It's a pretty
real
cool
quick
movie. I like
over
that.
on Rumble, Matt HTX for 50
A 50.
says please watch Merry Christmas Ho Ho Ho. It's a video breaking down why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I've probably seen it. I've watched a lot of these videos before just because the debate years ago when it started, like there's so many videos making the case for it. And again, without all the bullshit and everything like that, personally, I do not consider it a Christmas movie. I have no problem with other people, and which, again, the heavy majority of the internet considers it a Christmas movie. That's fine with me. I personally just don't.
I'll give it to Jeremy that's more like a recent phenomenon.
Have you guys seen...
Considering Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Have you guys seen Full Metal Christmas?
What is it? Like a video?
So you know the old claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They do a voice dub over it from Full Metal Jacket. And it's fucking brilliant. It's a minute and a half long. Want me to play it?
Yeah, let's do it. Wait, are we gonna get hit? Are we gonna get hit for anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You let me know and I'll take it down.
Well, a minute 40
one thing that you won't
a minute 40
Private Snowball, they don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall. Yes, sir!
You, John Wayne? Is this me?
Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh? The very fucking godmother said it. I'm fucking standing. I will PT you all until you fucking die. I'll PT you until your asshole for sucking buttermilk. Was it you scroungy little fuck, huh? Sir, no, sir. You little piece of shit. You look like a fucking worm.
Yeah, we got.
That's just brilliant, though.
Yes, that's amazing. Holy crap! I fucking love that. Yeah, that much uninterrupted audio probably will get us hit.
Sure.
So that was good as hell, though. Good shit.
I'll drop the link to this in the YouTube chat for you guys.
Oh man! All right, let's get. I think we got a couple more, and then we can. I got to move to this topic real quick.
Let's do it. Let's see. Dr. Quagsire with a $20. Man, I miss Savvy. Beardo being jealous is adorable. If she wasn't here, then we would have more Ben bad takes.
That's true. That's true.
Where's Ben?
Yikes.
Who?
Where's Ben?
Who?
Where's Ben's sister?
It's Ben.
Huge knockers.
We're gonna get Ben's sister in here soon.
Clinton Housh with a $20. Jeremy, Epic, Meek, Mike, Beardo, Danny Vask, Savvy, Craigie, or Craig. There you are all now. Bonafide, benefied. Enjoy your new statuses and the reminder, fuck, this is gay. And the reminder that you are now equal to Benology with 2 Y's. Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's what he was doing. He was adding Y's to all the holy shit.
I had no clue where that was going. Thank you, Clinton House.
Damn.
That was
I
tough
noticed
to get
right
through,
at
man.
first.
That
It's
was
like
tough to get
watching
through.
an old woman walk upstairs, man. God dang.
Thanks, Clinton House. Me?
Yeah, it was rough.
That wasn't my fault.
Watching a replaced hip give out, you're just like,
that wasn't my fault.
Man.
That was
Maximus with a $50. The Yakuza series is my favorite Christmas video game series.
It's a good one.
There you go. Thank you for the $50.
Yeah.
Tonberry Mazda with a 50 says nothing.
Was there there was a Die Hard video game, right? Like there was some PS1,
there was
right?
a bunch. There was a bunch.
It's called
Die Hard. The PS1 one is called Die Hard Trilogy, but the funny
That's right.
thing is,
Yes, I have.
they
that
made
one, yeah.
Die Hard Trilogy 2. And it's just a continuation, as if it were a fourth movie, because we didn't have a fourth movie back then. But it's called Die Hard Trilogy 2. It's funny. There's also for the NES. There's a bunch of Die Hard games.
Xanaximus historically gets like these crazy topics rolling for us on his super chat. Sometimes he gets some crazy topics. Go ahead, Craig.
Well, saying the Die Hard arcade game was actually a reskin of a game over in Japan. I don't know if you guys know that or not. It wasn't originally a Die Hard. Yeah.
Is it the NES one?
No.
The NES was a port to that?
No. The arcade game that I think you're talking about was a reskin. It wasn't originally Die Hard. It was like the equivalent of like Mario 2.
Oh, the PS1 version was the arcade version.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. I didn't know there was an arcade version.
Yeah. It's fun.
So somebody needs. There's the Mario Kart Arcade GP. Have you guys played those before?
At the arcade?
Yeah, like at Dave and Buster's and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yes.
I've looked them up and they're so fucking expensive. I want one so bad, but they cost like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And I don't understand why. Like, I don't get it. Like
an arcade? An actual arcade?
Yeah.
Most original arcades are that price range, man.
I
Arcades
know,
are
and I'm
not
like,
cheap.
it's insane how much they are,
It's
man.
much more feasible and also a fun project to build your own arcade. It's something I considered.
I really want that Mario Kart one. I mean, there's multiple ones because it had Pac-Man in it, and then there was like the second version. But I maybe one. Dan, will you buy it? You have a lot of money. Buy it for me. In Brazil, buy it in Brazil because like you're a millionaire in Brazil. You're like a billionaire.
Actually, that sort of stuff is more expensive in Brazil because of all the importation taxes.
Dan and his third world solutions.
just build one with your hands.
Just build one. Yeah. It's a fun project. Haven't you guys ever built a chair or something? Just for fun?
I did a lot of building when I worked in retail and like building like fucking shelving and I worked Hobby Lobby for like 6 months and all I had to do was build fucking furniture. It was the worst fucking job ever.
Dude, I worked for a courier delivery service, white glove, and I was fucking building chairs, couches, tables, fucking miserable, dude.
Yeah,
I got paid to tear people's houses apart. It was pretty great.
What's the worst job, real quick, any of you have had? The worst job?
Milking cows.
Detasseling corn. Actually, no, that's just the hardest. The worst was working in an office.
The hardest job is not the worst job. The hardest job for me was the hardest job for me was roofing. Roofing in Florida in the fucking
roofing
summer.
Is hard.
Yeah.
Worst
but the
job
worst job was probably Alsco. which is like linen deliveries and shit, you know, like the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and I've talked about this before. So it would be, it's like when you go to restaurants, you know, they have like, you know, their coats and their dirty rags and you know, all of the things that, you know, like the cooks wear and shit like that. So they'll put it all in like a dirty, you know, hamper. And then if it rains and that hamper's outside, and you'll have like 30 or 40 bags of like soaking wet shit that's got fucking food all over it. Then you got roaches crawling over that shit. And you have to throw it into your bag. Oh, it's the worst fucking thing ever.
Yikes.
It was awful.
I worked in a foundry, so it was always hot no matter what time of year it was. And you always come out of it, you smell like chemicals. Yeah. You smell like chemicals like Brazil. It was just like the management was awful. We were working like 12s all the time. And yeah, it's the only job I've ever walked out of. One day I just was like, you know what? I'm done. My manager was like, what? And I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm going home and I'm not coming back. And he was like, oh, well, like, what can we do to fix it? I'm like, it's too late for that, buddy.
Well, see you later.
Yeah. I went home, played video games for like a few hours, and I felt a lot better about myself. So
the scariest job I had was working for Krispy Kreme donuts.
What, you know, land in the oil or something, or what?
No, it's a delivery driver to convenience stores, and you have to start at 11 p.m. And let's just say around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, it's not the best clientele in these areas.
Jeremy's like, oh man, these guys are gonna probably rob me. Well, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Jeremy, are you the reason why there's the signs on the cars that say our drivers carry no cash?
You'd have to get there. You're like, man, I don't really want to go to this store. It doesn't look like it's made for a white boy at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You see the crack addict walking around outside talking to everybody, dapping people up, and you're like, oh no, bro. He's gonna try to talk to me on my way into this store. Like, yeah.
Oh shit. But the crazy thing was working for Krispy Kreme at the end, because you'd have 30, 40 stops sometime, you know what I mean? You know, over the course of your 8 to 10 hour shift, you would get back. I swear to God, dude, the amount of donuts we threw away that were still not even out of date. Because so if I'm at the store and like, you know, you go to the store like once or twice a week. So if I get there and they still have 2 days shelf life, I have to pull all of those donuts because I'm not going to be there for another 4 or 5 days. So I would have to pull donuts a lot of times with 2 to 3 days of shelf life left. Pull all those donuts. I was eating a lot of fucking donuts at that job. What's supposed to, hey guys, don't eat the donuts. Get the fuck out of here. There's fucking 500 donuts back here. I'm about to throw away. I'm gonna eat. Oh, bro, I was eating them. So literally the worst feeling in the world is at the end of my shift, I've worked all night. I've been scared I was going to get robbed all night. I'm finally done. And I've got a belly full of fucking donuts and I go home to sleep. You talk about feeling like shit about your life. Get up and do it all over the next day. And you tell yourself, I'm not going to eat any donuts. I'm not going to eat any donuts. And you know what I do? I eat more donuts because they're fucking good.
It's comfort food. Because Jeremy thought he was going to die. He's like, oh, man.
Somebody said that sounds like a dream. Tonberry Master, that sounds like the dream.
Yeah, man. It's good stuff.
It's one of those things where it's like you just lay there afterwards and you're like, what the fuck am I? And you flop your belly over to one side or the other.
Right. Dude, I could totally bring this conversation like way down. Huge downer, dude. When I was working at the
as a male prostitute, gay prostitute?
Yeah. Okay. It's just the things I've seen. No, well, when I was working the white glove delivery at that carrier warehouse job, we also delivered medical dialysis and medical equipment, and we would have to deliver it. And we'd also have to take it out of houses.
Oh boy. Yeah, I bet you saw some shit.
So when we go in there, we go into the houses and we're not delivering the medical supplies, the medical dialysis, all machines and stuff. We're taking it back because they don't need it anymore.
Oh.
And you're walking into that house and it just feels...
Because they're healed.
Not necessarily.
No, that is not what happened. That is not what happened. And that was rough, dude.
Yeah.
How many dead people have you seen in your life, Beardo?
Well, I didn't see him.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't see them.
It was after the fact,
It was
right?
after the fact.
Yeah, so the family,
the
family was still going through mourning and shit like that.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And
Can you guys hear the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Living proof. There's no glass in those windows. I've been telling you guys for forever.
Closing the glass part right now.
They're just wide fucking open holes in his wall so the monkeys can get in and eat his fucking fruit. He's been telling us. You can hear it.
Good job, Beardo. We lost all of our viewers. Good job.
Sorry, guys. All right, my bad.
I think for me, the worst job I ever had was, okay, so when I was a kid, my parents had their own business. They had like a decorating business, and they would do a lot of like decorate a lot of dances and proms and things like that. And I would end up going like taking them down and like going to tear them down after the proms and stuff were done. And I had to check to see if I was muted after hearing that Dan's mic. But I had to go take them down. I was like 12, 13, 14 doing this. You know, it's a family business. And as I got older, they ended up decorating my high school prom, my junior and senior year. And after the prom was over, you usually like go and hang out with your friends and stuff. I had to stay and help take down my prom, my junior and senior year, which is
damn.
Like, yeah, that was like, oh man. So you know, that's just kind of how it goes when you're in a family business, you know?
Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to look. Matt HTX has this video that I'm trying to look up that he put over on. Let's see. Please watch Merry Christmas. I'm trying to copy and paste it from there because it didn't show up. Like the hyperlink didn't show up. So let me see if I can track it down. Read a couple more, Beardo, and then we got to talk.
Noble Spitfire with a $50. Man goes to his doctor and says, "Doctor, I think I'm losing my hearing." Doctor says, "Can you describe the symptoms for me?" Man replies, "Sure. Homer is fat, ugly, and bald. Marge has tall blue hair."
That's pretty good, actually. That's a good joke.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
He said he's losing his hearing. And he said, "Describe the symptoms for me," and he heard Simpsons.
Simpsons, like the TV show The Simpsons.
God,
Brazilians are retarded.
I understand.
I didn't get it either at first.
Well, that you're dressed like a Brazilian, so
Gotcha.
like fuck.
Wait, this is Brazilian?
Thank you, Noble Spitfire, for the
like
$50.
Fucking
not really.
person going to Brazil. I don't know.
You'd be showing more skin if you were a Brazilian.
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure people from Brazil would beat me up for dressing.
Probably. Xanaximus with a $50. Dynamite Deca is the die-hard game you're thinking of, Craig. We got the sequel over here known as Dynamite Cop. Look up gameplay for the panel. It's an amazing beat 'em up.
Oh, I remember Dynamite Cop.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Xanaximus, for the $50.
50. So let's talk about this topic really quick, because in our little corner of the internet, a discussion got started. And from what I can tell, it all started with this post right
Let's go.
Here we go.
Is this what gamers want? Let's play this right here. Is this what gamers want?
Blow it
up. Here we go. Right there. Is this what gamers want?
For no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, for no reason whatsoever. So, so this created a huge discussion, and it got a lot of reaction from a lot of people. And I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit because, you know, I really didn't know about it at first. I was like, what's going on with this? Why is everybody freaking out over this? And from what I understand, and I like this person, the person we're about to talk about here, so I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but Dread Roberts, who I like Dread Roberts, but you know, doing some really good content. And this post really kind of got pretty big, and you know, so any person with a modicum of decency would say, no, this is not where the future of gaming should be headed. The constant promotion of half-naked women as the greener side of the gaming is getting ridiculous, and I'm beginning to think that these people who say they want to save gaming don't actually want to save it. So many claim to care about morals and the future generations and not giving even an inch of progress to devs who push woke ideology or whatever else. But then they'll turn around and tell young men and women to support titles that throw this stuff in your face. Most of what I've seen for months now from these accounts are butt, cheeks, and cleavage. Seriously, how is this making gaming better? All we're doing is pushing normies in the same direction, but on a parallel track. People may argue we just want to push back on the ugly women agenda, just trying to make a point to the lefty weirdos. Okay, so where do we draw the line then? Because there doesn't appear to be one. This is why I say that we need real adults with real ambitions, aspirations, and a mature outlook on the future to lead the charge into the gaming industry. People who have their priorities straight and their arousal in check. So, yeah, I mean,
That sums up my reaction right there.
So again, I like Dread Roberts, and I like Melanie Mack was, obviously on that side of things, and all that, and there's some other people, and I personally I can't believe this is such a big deal.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Look at Savvy over here.
Like,
she's gearing up. She's like, oh.
Yeah, Savvy's
people need hobbies, man.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think those people need hobbies and fill out their free time.
They need to get laid.
Yeah.
Before we open it up to Savvy, I got to roll here in just a minute. So let me just say this. Can you share my screen, please?
Yes.
I present to you, for those of you complaining about women with curves, I present to you Cammy from Street Fighter 2. Specifically, Cammy from Street Fighter 2. I also present to you Chun-Li from Street Fighter 2.
Let's go.
I also present to you Morgan from Darkstalker. Right? This has always been about
90s games, 80s and 90s games.
How old were we when I was 10 years old playing these games? And you know what? It was fine. It didn't make me a degenerate. I'm a pretty normal dude, I didn't go down some crazy porn edition or anything.
Look at Mike.
Anything like that.
I mean,
but at the
you're
same
kind
time,
of gay, though.
You're hanging out with all of us right now. I would
true.
say that
your path
taking a
in life
very specific turn.
led you here sitting next to Savvy, a very degenerate fucking weirdo. So maybe it did fuck you up. Go ahead.
But with that said, here's the thing. I have no problem. Look, I don't care what the ESRB says. The ESRB is like, oh, the gaming audience is 50% men, 50% women. We need to cater to them all. We all know that's a big lie, right? If you've ever been in a convention, you ever been we know that the core gaming audience, those who are playing PC games, those who are playing the PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, 80% male at least, right? That other 80%, the 80-20, maybe 90% comes from mobile games. That's where they get that 50-50 split. And they say, oh, it's 50. But here's the thing. We have literally seen this exact problem or this whole issue resolved in the last 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever it was. We saw Concord released earlier this year. Nobody wanted to touch it because, as we talked about earlier in the show, Jeremy, we talked about the box art, right? Now we have screenshots. Now we have gameplay. Now we see the people that we're going to be playing as. And Concord got rejected to half court. Then 5 days ago, we have Marvel Rivals released with masculine characters, with women with shape and cleavage. And guess what? 10 million players later, it's killing it right now. Clearly, there's an audience for this. And it doesn't have to be lewd. It just needs to be, it's okay to have women with curves in video games and men with barrel chests and to be manly. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Fuck, I was muted. God damn, fuck all of you.
What a fucking
I thought I was having a problem.
Do you have to leave? Do you have to leave?
I got about 3 minutes. I want to hear what Savvy has to say.
Guys, just as a heads up, when someone's muted and they're talking, pretend like you hear them to make them continue to make a fool of themselves.
It didn't even look like you were talking. It looked like you were frozen.
I don't know what was happening. Everything just got fucking quiet.
Yeah, I thought you were frozen.
It looked like you were sucking dick. You were just
Jeremy, this is what it looked like you were doing. You were just like,
yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
I'm like, what's going on right now?
All right, Savvy.
Silent.
Go, Savvy.
So there's a couple of issues wrong with his post. For one, fuck the normies. Appealing to normies is why we're actually in this mess in the first place.
Yes.
For two, nobody would actually care what he had to say if he didn't have the condescending first line and the condescending last line. He's completely well within the realm of, expected human behavior to have things that he dislikes. And if he doesn't want to play a game where ass is hanging out and a woman is dancing, he doesn't have to. This whole thing about
don't let
DEI,
your kids play it if you don't want to.
Exactly, yeah. And this whole thing with DEI is we keep being told, oh, this game wasn't made for you, so we don't buy their games. Nobody gives it a chance and blah, blah, blah. People move on. He doesn't have to spend money on things that he doesn't want to. That GIF was taken completely out of context. Somebody was having a good time because that is an optional skin that you have to pay money for. On top of that, she is a DJ music-based character, and her dancing is no different than Paris Hilton going out and DJing and doing the exact same movement. So he's trying to say that polygon ass is more dangerous than violence because I don't see him making posts about violence being promoted in video games. And if he wants to use his religious beliefs as a means of moral policing, he should be speaking out against the violence, the theft, the genocide, and all of the other things that take place in video games. On top of that, 99% of games do not have characters who look like this. 99% of games are made for normies, essentially, because people just make what they want to make, and not everybody wants to, be a Brazilian beach simulator, which is totally fine. So this leaves me with just the few retarded fucking comments that people have said. I had somebody seriously say to me that women's ass is more dangerous than violence because it can destroy generations and porn addictions, and we need to take into account how people can't control themselves. Fuck that, because by that logic, we should close down every single bar. There shouldn't be a single weapon sold. Nobody should be driving cars because people can't fucking control themselves. I'm tired of control coming from the same fucking coin. It's just two different sides. I'm tired of having to justify fiction, and people like him and people who say censorship is good in some instances when it comes to fiction need to completely fuck right off and take their moral superiority and shove it up their piss hole.
Let's go.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Now,
I agree with Savvy.
Really? Holy shit! You agree with Savvy?
Yes.
I listen. I agree with Savvy, and to take a moral stand that a chick's ass in a video game is the problem, but a mass murder is not a problem is ridiculous. First of all, neither one of them are a fucking problem. Neither one of them are a fucking problem. It's the violence in video game argument. Like, ultimately, do you know what the problem is? It comes back to the single answer that I've always said everything is about: parenting.
And lack of agency.
Parenting. It's that simple. It's a rated M for mature game. If you don't want your fucking kids playing it, then the parents should be better parents. But everyone shouldn't suffer because parents aren't good at doing their job as parents.
The concern also, though, is like young men and like not just kids, but the thing is, like Savvy said, the point being made, hey, we shouldn't just buy a game just because it has big boobs in it. If we want good gaming to be good games, we should be supporting games based on the quality of the gameplay and stuff like that. I get that attitude.
He was so disingenuous with that too, by trying to say that big accounts just promote that shit. Yeah. There are actual pornographic games released weekly on Steam. Not a single big account tweets about that, but big accounts can do whatever the fuck they want. They're going to talk about everything. What?
What are the names of these games?
Oh, do you want a list? I can give you a list.
So we can shun them.
Just so we make sure that we never play them.
Yeah, of course. I'll send you a full list. That way you can ban them.
The problem is with that is you said that anybody with a modicum of decency, that means that whatever your moral standing is for what you think is acceptable or isn't acceptable in society or in games or in movies or in television or whatever it is, that anybody that disagrees with that is below you morally. And that's the problem, because not everybody believes what you believe. Not everybody sees the same way that you see things. Even other Christians don't necessarily agree with your standing on that.
Yeah.
Because the reality is you can abstain from playing those games.
But Mike, you're not as good of a Christian as them.
Yeah, clearly you're lacking in decency.
Yeah, you're not as good of a Christian, man.
I just think that it's always a bad idea to get on the internet and preach from a moral superiority standpoint. The internet is never going to respond from that perspective. And I just want to show, I literally just saw this on my fucking feed, okay? This is what the internet does, okay? Yeah. This is what the internet does. This is what the fucking internet does.
Dude, the memes are funny.
The internet is never going to bend the knee to your bullshit. The internet is always going to do the opposite. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
like there's a similar attitude with like filmmaking, well, like, should you have swearing in your movies because that's not good, or should you have sex in your films if you're a Christian filmmaker, things like that happens a lot too. And the reality is, if you're the one making the content, you make what you want to make. But as we have talked about from the very beginning, the market will decide what is or isn't wanted. They will decide, oh well, this guy makes video games and they're really good quality and they don't have any egregious sexual things in them, but we like the game and we'll play it. And then there'll be games that have characters that are hot and sexy and have huge tits and a huge ass and really good jiggle physics, and people will buy those games too. But the reality is, like, the free market decides what the free market decides, and you cannot regulate morality. That's the biggest problem with anything. The pendulum swinging the other way means that people will go, that means now everybody's going to live by Christian values because that's what we should be doing. No, the hope is that you return to a level of understanding in that there's a baseline of like common sense within the world that says that like things like men are men and women are women and weird things like that, but that we don't all of a sudden then try to put handcuffs on other people because we don't agree with the way they're living or where they're acting, because it is no different than the left telling you that they think sexy women shouldn't be portrayed on television or portrayed in movies or portrayed in video games because it's offensive and it promotes the male gaze. It's the same exact argument, just from a different perspective, because you can justify it with religion. But here's the thing, you may not see this right now, but the left and a lot of these extreme leftists, it's a religion to them. They act like and they live like Puritans. They're just not using, a religious name or a religious deity to justify it. And my thing is this, I would never tell anybody that they're wrong for wanting to live a certain way because they have a religious objection to something. But once again, it's your decision to not do it. And if you have a way that you think is right for people, you live that way out, and then people can go, hey, I want to model my life after that person. And then they make that decision. That's how you proselytize to people, is by how you live, not by what you're forcing other people to live like.
Mike,
you won't
say
make somebody a Christian by forcing them to not play games that have sexy women in them.
Yes,
that won't change anything.
And also, Mike, gatekeeping Christianity, that's what those people are doing. When they say to you, hey, Mike, you're a Christian filmmaker, therefore you should always make films that are like this and this and that. This is gatekeeping Christianity, and the Christians who do that are fake Christians. This is very important to point out. People who try to get between you and Jesus Christ, I'm talking from a religious perspective here since I'm a Christian. People who try to get between you and Jesus Christ are not Christians, because the whole point of Christianity is you having a relationship, a direct connection with the divine, without intermediaries, without gatekeepers, without anyone between you and God, between you and the divine. So if someone's trying to get between you and Christ, that person is that is the most obvious sign of a Pharisee, of a fake Christian. Those people who go on the internet, you're not a Christian if you swear, you're not a Christian if you do this or that. Those people are by definition, by Christianity's definition, a fake Christian.
Yeah. Well said, Dan.
Hi, Craig.
You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Take care, Greg.
He's leaving.
I apologize for absolutely nothing. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, love you too.
Hey.
Bye, Craig.
Oh, man.
To add to that, too, though, the removal of agency is also something that's very concerning, because the individual is stating that other people cannot control themselves in the same manner that he can't control himself, apparently.
Well,
and then he's also denying people the ability to choose whether they want to remove themselves from something or not. Christians believe that God gave people agency, and the idea is to make choices. So you shouldn't be policing fiction. We're not talking about murder or rape or things like that. Sorry, I'm supposed to say grape, whatever. I don't censor myself with that fucking word.
In Minecraft.
But in Minecraft, right? So like, obviously we're not talking about real world crimes. We're talking about fiction, optional enjoyment, things to, that you have to go out of your way to participate in. To remove people's agency for that, fuck off. All right. You're supposed to believe that God gave you agency to make choices. So go make good choices. And if you view these as trials, first off, that's wonderful. I think that's great. Having your own moral standing is wonderful, but don't impose it upon other people. I've read dirty things my entire life. I don't do dirty things in real life. I'm a fairly normal, balanced person. I understand. All right. I understand.
We've all seen your husband
grabbing stuff with your feet, huh?
We know what your husband looks like. We know.
I'm a fairly normal person. I'm not murdering people. I don't have an OnlyFans.
The chat saying,
yeah, but you admitted to eating dogs. You run around grabbing up people's dogs with your bird talons.
I said I could if I wanted to. It's different.
Lady's walking her dog and Savvy comes out of the bushes, grabs it and runs away.
Made great points all night until she said that. And everybody's like, now wait a minute.
But the degenerate is saying that the solution to this is just create your own thing. If you don't see something that you want on the market, go make it. And that's beautiful.
And you have to assume people have self-control. Like,
yeah.
And it goes to discipline, it goes to parenting, and having your own individual self-control. Like, like what Jeremy was saying, it goes back to the argument, well, violent video games make people do violent things in real life. Yet, not if you're a fucking insane person. I don't think anybody is actually motivated to go do something fucking crazy because they played, 8 hours of Grand Theft Auto, and they're like, I'm gonna go fucking rob a bank right now. That sounds like a good idea.
It's been disproven multiple times.
Yeah, you have to have, there's always other markers. If you are that influenced by something that you see, you already know that you're gonna get influenced by something.
Remember the Duke Nukem 3D discussion? Jeremy's old enough to remember that. The Duke Nukem 3D discussion. The guy who shot people in the movie, they found Duke Nukem 3D on his PC as like, video games! Like,
they try to pull that shit.
Yeah, that discussion is old.
It's the nonsensical, it's the same. To me, this is the same discussion as the video games create violence bullshit.
Exactly.
It's
absolutely already been disproven.
Fucking retarded. And and that's really, like, if you want to blame anyone, you blame the lack of parenting. It's not when I say it's the easiest thing, it's because it's the most obvious thing. You know what you need? You need two parents in a home. You need a man and a woman. Yep. You need to be raising your fucking kids right. By the way, this was everybody's reaction when Savvy said that. Here we go.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
There. And then the last point to this too, to also kind of squash that guy's fucking shit. You are going to use a dirty example here. Japan has a booming hentai industry full of yaoi and yuri, and yet they are the most sexually polite when it comes to the actual interactions. Clearly, they're not a bunch of degenerates running around pantsless trying to have sex with everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a you problem, not a content problem.
You can look at the Resident Evil series, I think maybe does it the best, where you have beautiful women like Jill Valentine and Ada Wong, and then even Resident Evil Village. When that first trailer for Resident Evil Village dropped and everybody saw Lady D, the 8-foot-tall mommy fucking vampire with big old fucking tits and her hot triplet daughters, like, there's nothing really sexual about them. They're not performing any sexual acts in the game. That they're trying to fucking kill you in the game, but damn, are they fucking hot? And and tons of people who probably were foreign to the Resident Evil series saw that Resident Evil Village trailer. They're like, I'm gonna give this game a try. I'm gonna try this Resident Evil thing out, huh? And then they see Ada Wong and they're like, fuck, there's an Asian one too.
But listen, there is a point to be made, and it's important to mention that you're not, it's not a good thing to put naked asses and tits on stuff marketed for children.
100%.
Yeah, and that was not the conversation he was trying to have.
This is not the case here. This is not, we're talking about games here that are mostly directed towards adults, young adults. Like, if you start putting that sort of stuff on on a Kirby game or something fucked up like that.
Yeah, everybody would be like, what the hell?
Everybody would be, this is fucking weird, man. No one, don't want my kids playing that.
Like, if Nintendo tries to do that, and like if Nintendo tried to do that in a Mario game, first of all, the Nintendo community would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because you've established this type of community and they don't want to see that.
Family oriented.
Yeah. So they'll be eaten alive. They were eaten alive by it. Ultimately, You don't want stuff, and I don't think anyone's making that argument. If anyone was making the argument, then they would get absolutely destroyed by the internet, and they would be destroyed by all of us. The reason I wanted to bring this up was just because the discussion's out there, it's happening. I have nothing, like I said, I don't know Dread Roberts outside of like, I've seen some of his videos. He was doing a lot of good work. I remember encouraging him to continue to do more. Obviously, you know Melanie, she's been on the show, and I got no problem with people having these opinions, but it's a big discussion that's out there. And I felt like we should definitely add our 2 cents to it, because this is the type of thing that some people try to stay away from it, because like, oh, well, this is happening and we don't want to get into the drama. But it's like, I think it's important to speak on certain things that's can become a rift or something like that. I think, and go ahead, Mike, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, the thing is, and I posted about this because I thought from the other side of it, it's important to emphasize that we're already having these discussions about gaming now. We're not in the like, we haven't completely shifted the cultural zeitgeist and are now building video games and then have the discussions and then fall into infighting. Remember, the left constantly accused us of being in echo chambers and all of this stuff. That was a constant thing. If we do this, everything's going to become puritanical, and they're going to destroy people, and gay people are going to be locked up, and anybody that likes anything, you know, it's like, no, the point is that we're willing to have these discussions, and the fact that we can have these discussions now is, I think, to me, a sign that things are shifting in the right direction, that we're having the conversations now about what merits a good game, what merits people buying a game, and having a discussion that can create a more sensible balanced approach to art and gaming and everything, because you're going to always have extreme examples, and you're going to have a spectrum of examples. You're going to have games with sexualized characters in them. You're going to have games with no sexualized anything in them that are strictly for kids, things like that. You have, it runs the gamut. But us having the discussion now means that when people start actually making video games in our circle, and people that have the talent to do that, or people that when we gather the resources to do things like that, we're going to actually make things that we know are tailored towards just making quality stuff, instead of trying to go for the lowest hanging fruit and trying to market it to as many people as possible. It's like, no, we'll market it to the people that have the money and that are interested in buying it. So to me, it was a good thing to have that conversation. Like I said, the biggest problem with it, and I don't have any problem with Dread Roberts or Melanie Mack or anything, the biggest problem is when you morally grandstand over other people, also other people that are in your religious circles, other people that have the similar beliefs as you, and you tell them that they're wrong because they don't agree with you. Well, now you've closed off any real discussion, and that will create an echo chamber. Yeah, that's what we want to prevent.
We love Melanie Mack. We're not accusing her of doing that by any means. We're allowed to disagree and still admire and
I mean, I think Dan Bash
appreciate
is a
one another.
Bitch, personally, but I still do a show with him.
Jeremy is a transsexual, and I think he should fire himself from Geeks and Games.
But no, in all seriousness, though. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're putting yourself in a very strange spot if you do take that kind of position on this, because you open again. It's just like anything else. It's like, I think having a definitive line on things is the best way to approach things, because if you start drawing a line that then you start jumping over on other topics, and it starts to contradict everything that you're saying. If hot women shaking their asses is unacceptable for a video game, so is murdering another video game character. It's that fucking simple.
Also,
like, it just is. Like, you can't play Call of Duty. We sit there and fucking play Call of Duty, shoot people in the face, and the teabag people in Halo. Like, is that acceptable by the same standard of you can't have a hot woman shaking her ass? Like,
apparently some people do actually think that.
Yeah.
But pull up my tweet in the private chat. So this is also just to speak to the level of hypocrisy. So the top profiting mobile game right now that sometimes even beats out Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, is a game marketed towards women. It is a dating sim. It does have combat in it, but basically,
fucked up shit are you having me share?
Look, listen, this is a cutscene in it, and it goes to the man titties. Why is that not being talked about by these Puritans? Men are being sexualized like crazy. This game beats out waifu collectors. Women are spending insane amounts of money on this game. I have spent $150 for research on this game. All right, it was difficult to get the scene.
Remember when she told us that she wasn't out here doing dirty shit? And then she's like, I've spent thousands of dollars on this game.
Only 150.
Just for research purposes.
I read dirty content 24 hours a day, but I don't do dirty things.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I know this is going to be a very controversial thing, what I'm about to say. Even more controversial than my diehard opinion, okay?
Oh, no.
Men like hot women and women like hot men. I know
Fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
Wild.
I know. It's and it's never gonna fucking change. It's always gonna be like that. Okay, you can try and push all of this, LGBT bullshit, but at the end of the day, that's how the world operates. What was that fucking movie that came out? Or I guess it was based off a book. What's that fucking movie where the rich guy and he does all this sexual shit to the woman? Are
you talking about 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes, 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, so that book series was like insane, wasn't it? Insanely successful, right? Like it was unbelievable, and it was all women that were supportive of it.
Women write the craziest shit. I have another book somewhere. I've read scenes from it, and they glorify the Stockholm syndrome. Basically, women love to do that. They write the most.
That's female porn. That's
also,
women's porn.
I gotta point out
like
that
certain crazy certain weird fantasies and stuff like.
I gotta point out that
hyper controlling fantasies.
She was reading it, and her dogs were like, if you don't stop reading this, we're going to revolt. Like, her one dog was like, I should have finished the job on the stairs. Like,
it was
even
wild. But so
even the dogs were upset.
There's been posts where like, oh my God, why aren't men reading more fantasy novels? All of the fantasy novels right now, if you go to a bookstore, you grab a random one, it's written by a woman, 2, there's going to be some weird animal sex involved. Wow. You are more likely to find that than just a normal fantasy story. Now, I'm fine with people writing, obviously, whatever they want. I don't think it should be censored, but that's why. And to talk about that, like, we have to acknowledge women are horny motherfuckers.
Savvy, most of the pornographic female narratives revolve around the Beauty and the Beast story.
Yep.
Right? It's like a woman who falls in love with a monster, basically.
Yeah.
Literally or figuratively.
Taken and tamed, because
tame it, exactly. That's a huge part of the female porn.
Well, and we were talking about this on.
They romanticize. So it's biologically ingrained. So women want to. They look at the power dynamic differently from men. For men, you guys look at it as a source of strength, as inspiration, and things like that. But women sexualize it because throughout history, throughout our species, a stronger male is probably going to keep you and your offspring alive. So you want that, and a man who takes what he wants.
It's like a monster under control. Yeah. A monster under control. And the characters are often like, Jordan Peterson talks about that. They're often vampires, werewolves, like pirates, and billionaires. That sort of stuff.
Just want to point out, thank you for the super chats, because we are certainly getting demonetized. So I just want to point that out. I also want to say, like,
shit's so gay. Yeah.
In any almost any other scenario, if a person said the things that Savvy said, I would stay as far away from them as possible. But I adore her, and I don't know why. She is a fucking crazy person.
I don't know why. Like, what a backhand compliment.
She's a weird
I like you.
Dude.
I like her a lot. I adore her. But I don't know why I'm around her.
I like her. I don't know why I respect you.
Yeah. She's wildly insane.
Why don't I hate you? Why? That's weird that I don't hate you.
All right, Beardo, super chats. Shut the fuck up, Beardo.
All right. Hayden with the $50. This is inevitable when the pendulum starts swinging back. We try to get to the center, and then the extreme sides will try to tug it in their directions. I have made this point several times that I am anti-censorship and will choose the content I consume.
That's a good 100%. Point.
Yep.
Yeah. This is how I am. Like, and I've even said this. Like, everybody knows I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do any of that shit. I think it should all be
legal.
Do
sex.
I didn't. I'd have a lot more money. I'd have a lot more money if that was the case. But anyway, but ultimately, I said like drugs. I think all drugs should just be fucking legal. You know, make them all legal. You know, let the people work it out. If people are addicted to it, fucking, you know what? Whatever. It'll clean up the streets. It'll make for a safer country. Like I'm all for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like I don't eat junk food. I'm a fitness junkie. I could call myself like that, but I don't want fat people to go to jail.
Yeah,
that's the reasoning.
Because I mean, look at what drugs do to the streets, to the communities. You know, this underground network. Kids get involved. Homeless children, like you know, like I just think it would be a much better scenario. And again, I know that's going to be a very controversial take, but like my point being is that let people have the freedom under the system that we have to do whatever they want within reason. I mean, obviously you don't want them harming other people, but I don't give a shit, man. I'm all for freedom. You also
have the freedom to not engage with those people. And if they forcibly engage with you, you have the freedom to shoot the fuck out of them.
Yeah, because ultimately, like, who determines what a person can or can't do? Like, why is alcohol? Why was alcohol legal, but weed was so illegal for so long? Why?
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
Well, I understand that, but the point being is that alcohol is far more dangerous than weed. Who makes these decisions?
Yeah.
Well, the whole weed argument is like. It had to do with hemp and tobacco and the big tobacco trying to get people not to smoke weed because weed is more enjoyable. And tobacco doesn't really have any of those kind of like, I don't want to say psychedelic, but kind of just like mind-altering chemicals or I guess, mind-altering chemicals that weed has, and the tobacco industry wanted people to stay smoking cigarettes, and they were making millions, billions of dollars. So that's why they helped, there was a little bit of shady business going on. That's why the government made weed illegal.
Yeah, just again, I saw some people going, but you're saying all drugs. Well, again, who makes the decision as to like, where's the line as to what is illegal and what's not? That's my point. Like
a lot of people like to call themselves freedom supporters, but certain situations will test your mettle in terms of, are you really a freedom supporter?
I have had access to every type of drug, all alcohol, anything I've wanted, and I've never touched it my entire fucking life. Why? Because I have self-control. Because I make decisions for myself. Just because it was available to me didn't mean I had to do it. I chose not to do it. Yes, I've been in situations where I was peer pressured. People want this, want that. And the more you're known for not doing it, the more people find it as a challenge to get you to do it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm going to be
the person that
gets you. I've been in these situations 1,000 times. I hung out with people that were all into that shit. And I found, like, for me, as a person that likes challenges, I always felt like, it would be a challenge to go here and turn down all the hot women that are at the fucking party and all these people that are like gambling low. If you can get Jeremy to drink, I'm never going to.
Yes.
There's nothing on this planet that will ever get me to drink or do a drug or smoke a cigarette. It will never happen.
I'm on the heavy metal scene. When I used to play live more often here in my town, dude, people used to see like, hey, I'm going to be the one that's going to get Daniel to smoke weed. I'm going to be the one. So like, it's as you said, people see it
as a challenge,
like a victory, a challenge. Yep. I'm going to be the one who's going to introduce him to this world. And yeah, man, but never did it. Never touched weed in my entire life. And
I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole. I keep my family life and all that private, but it's like I've seen alcohol abused in my life by other people. So yeah, a smart person sees that and you're like, what's the benefit to this person that I've known that destroyed their life for it, or vice versa, So and I never saw any good from alcohol. I always saw like all the negatives to it. And I'm like, I don't see the risk is not worth the reward for me. Other people probably disagree with that, you know, but my point being is that I've had access to it and I've never done it. Other people, if you're not going to be able to control yourself, that's not the world's problem. That's your problem.
Yeah,
that's brutal, but that's how I look at it.
It's part of the human imperative. Like if something's bad for you, you stay away from it. And the people that don't stay away from it become cautionary tale for what happens when you don't. There's stories throughout history of overeating and doing things. That's how we grew as a society and learned, hey, if you eat this plant, you will fucking die. You know, because some idiot ate the plant and died. And in fact, multiple idiots ate the plants and died. They kept eating the plants. And then eventually they said, you know what? Every time anybody eats that fucking plant, they die. You know, like there's a reality to that kind of stuff, and legislation and getting government intervention isn't going to fix that. It's always been about people making personal choices and going, hey, once again, this person over here seems to be relatively happy and enjoy life, or even when things go wrong for them, they have X, Y, or Z attitude about things. Why is that? And then they follow that person, and that person leads them to the source of whatever has brought them the joy in their life. Sometimes it is religion, sometimes it's other things, but the idea that like, because some of these industries and some of these places have thrived on the fact that what they offer people is something that is clandestine, something that is hidden from the world, something that is appealing because they don't know anything about it. Versus when you know things about, when you know, hey, you take this, you'll fucking die. And you can get it wherever you want, but if you take this, you'll die. Just like with people with alcohol and things like that. Look what happened when they got rid of alcohol and made it illegal. They made billionaires of some of the most evil people in the world. Like, you know, so the reality is like, you know, legislating morality doesn't work. If you want to protect people, there's a way to do so without having to get the government involved to make decisions for you, because the government does not have your best interest at heart. The government has its own best interest at heart and how it can profit off of things like that. And that's what we've seen throughout history, is that when you allow the government to make those kind of decisions for you, they're not doing it to protect you. They're doing it to make money for themselves.
Yeah, to sum up my opinion in two phrases is: drugs are terrible. Government is worse than drugs.
That is very true. That is very fucking true.
That's the two phrases that sum up my opinion in this matter.
Yeah, exactly. That is very true. And there's not a decision that the government's ever made that was in your best interest. It was only in their best interest. So I agree with that completely. Ultimately, I didn't really expect it to go down that direction, but it is good discussion.
Yeah, how do we get there?
I mean, censorship. Censorship. I mean,
I blame Savvy.
Well,
yeah,
that's
the
usually the source of all of our problems.
Yeah, I just blame the woman.
Yeah. Warbringer says that's the most coherent point Dan has ever made.
Hey.
And then someone says Jeremy avoids drugs like Beardo avoids leg day.
Wow. That's pretty fucking good.
You didn't laugh at that one, Beardo?
I need to read.
Huh?
You didn't laugh at that one, Beardo?
It's getting old. It was funny for a little bit. It was funny for a little bit.
Every time you have a negative reaction towards it, it gets new again.
Now it's funnier.
Sure.
Yeah. Now it's funny.
It will get old.
Negative. No, it's not negative. It just doesn't do anything anymore.
It will get old when you start laughing along with it. Then
some of the best jokes
then people will say, it's
yeah.
not funny anymore.
The best jokes are the ones that you just keep forcing until they get funny again. Yeah. When Beardo's like, it's not funny anymore, somebody will find a way to make it funny again.
JB username for 50 says,
50.
great show tonight. I'm glad I can throw in my support. Look at there.
Those deep conversations don't happen often here.
No, but they need to. They need
enjoy
to.
it.
So yeah,
hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, let me give it a couple more here, and then I'll let you get them. Hayden Wayne, did we get this from Hayden Wayne?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Hayden with a $20. One of the reasons I support all these games being produced by companies owned by the CCP is that it is a signal to Western devs to look at what makes money. I would rather not support the CCP, but they are making better stuff.
It's true.
Black Myth.
Bad but true.
They know what sells. Yep.
That's right. It's
Genshin
not that
Impact. Honkai Star
Rail, personally, I cannot do it.
Yep. All right, Mike, read some.
Yeah, Darth McSpud for 2 says, God damn it. Paying my entry fee for Mike's stream. Epic Griff took it to the next level yesterday, yelling at chat, forcing him to watch his gameplay in the reflection on his sunglasses. That wasn't a thing that happened. Fucking hell. Valkyria Winter for 2. It's how my Aussie way talk and type. Still love you all, Skull. Oh, you're from Australia. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Skull.
Never mind. Weird Robot for 5. BVS is my favorite Christmas movie. Matt HTX says for 5, can you watch part of the video? Jeremy's looking at it, but he's fucking boomering it, okay?
Just if you're following me on Twitter, just send it to me on Twitter. My inbox, or tag me.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Beardo, will you stream Bro Science and Rumble since you have a channel over there?
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect's over there, Beardo.
Doc is on
Rumble. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So yeah, so that means you have
maybe now I will.
Yeah.
I'm looking into it.
What the fuck are you looking into? Just fucking do it. Yeah, I'm looking into it. Making some calls.
I'll reflect upon it.
I'll think about it.
I'll ponder.
They spent all the money on Doc, Beardo. They're not
I don't blame them, though, because they don't exactly have the best service right now.
No, I mean,
I'll think about it.
Rumble really
got to
doesn't have
download
a great...
extensions for basic stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with it either.
Jose Contreras for $1. Is anyone going to watch the Secret Level short films that premiered today on Amazon? I'm excited about the Armored Core one with Keanu Reeves. I'm definitely going to check it out. It looks rad. The same guys that did Love, Death, and Robots, so it's going to probably be pretty good. Weird Robot for 5. In reference to Jeremy saying he'd have more money if he didn't have sex, you got to find cheaper hookers, bro.
Yeah. Kids are expensive, bro. So
they are. I read somewhere. Maybe we can look this up. But you spend $1 million on average per children, no matter no matter what your social standing.
Well, I don't know what kind of money they're spending on their kids because I ain't spending $1 million.
No, but this is an average. This is an average of every human, like the amount they spend with their children.
That's a fucking
throughout their whole lives. I mean,
we're not going to spend much time on this, but it's something I've talked about a little bit. Brett Cooper is leaving the Daily Wire. It is happening. So that was a lot of speculation. And so again, it looks like I haven't heard the video, but it's a 12-minute video. So Daily Wire is continuing to fuck stuff up. This is one of their biggest personalities, and
stacking up those W's,
dude, man. Jeez.
What a bunch of fucking idiots, bro.
They are screwing everything up. So here's what it is.
Like you have a situation where you have the money and the pull and the influence to actually make a splash in the entertainment industry and actually make a difference with like the content that you're making, and your go-to is to make a fucking Snow White film to make fun of Disney and then like get rid of half of your like, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
This might be a hot take, but this is just what happens when your career is playing a character. Like, I don't think that some of their extreme things are genuine. I think that they just do it for the sake of, getting headlines.
Yeah.
So it's like the way it's falling apart, it just feels like these are just people playing characters.
Yeah,
not maybe Brett herself, but like the people in charge.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fair. All right, I'm gonna get these couple more Rumble rants so we can get. Then Beardo can just do super chat. So
go fuck yourself, Mike. That was mean. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Money that they're giving to you.
I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, motherfucker. True Mr. Gentleman for $1
Fuck
says,
you, motherfucker.
Fuck you, motherfucker. First, I am anti-censorship. But this really isn't a discussion. Melanie is a former cast member. Bring her on. Twitter leads to nothing but frustration, and so many nuances get lost without being face to face.
Melanie, I wouldn't say she was a guest on here. I like Melanie, so it was just more so. It wasn't about Melanie specifically. It was about the discussion, and I know she was part of the discussion, so that's why we just decided to
don't try to start fucking gay drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were upset with his wording and then just pointed that out. If she doesn't want to see something, that's totally freaking fine. Just don't ask for it to be censored. That's all.
Absolutely.
True Mr. Gentleman for another $1 says, second, on a different topic, Dan is incorrect. On Christianity, the Bible says you need to correct your brother when he's wrong. Using Christians disagree as an argument is taking the word out of context. Well, not really, because it actually says you go to them with a group of people first. And
that's not what I said. I don't say you don't need to correct your brother. I said you don't get to be between him and God. Jesus. That's the job of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, yeah. Vault 95 Survivor for 2. To Jeremy, who makes that decision, question, drugs and stuff like that were outlawed by Harry J. Anslinger, who had so much power even politicians were scared of him, was in office for 30 years. Well, yeah, the government fucking sucks. That's what we're ultimately...
that's my whole point. The government is not making things available, or they're not outlawing things or giving you things because it's beneficial to you. It's all beneficial to them.
It's kind of like how they destroyed the farming industry because they got backdoor deals with chemical companies.
Yep.
Yeah. The worst thing the worst thing for people is to have is freedom for at least for the government standpoint. It's the worst thing. They want us to be reliant. And yep. They want us to be reliant upon their bullshit. They want all of that. Yeah. You know, the tide is probably going to change in the next 4 years.
Yeah. Darth McSpud for $2. Beardo avoids leg day like Mike avoids sharing his game screen. Fucking hell, I'm all caught up on Rumble. It hurts. Cuts deep, guys. Thanks.
Jeremy the Cyborg with a $5. Hail the 199. What's up, Jeremy the Cyborg? Thank you. Shadow saying with a $10. We got to see what Savvy's future will look like, aka Madam Savvy O'Donnell.
Savvy
O'Donnell.
Savvy has seen some of the worst things in the history of the internet and been completely fine with it. You call her Savvy O'Donnell and suddenly she's offended. That shows you how fucked up
I would never become fat.
More than anything, she's just upset about that. Yeah. Dude, Rosie O'Donnell looks like a Batman villain. It's wild, dude. It's like the Penguin and Clayface had a fucking kid together.
Simple Jeremy with a $2. Let's go. I still read better than Beardo. Thank you, Simple Jeremy, for the $2. Grand Potato with a 199. Beardo was the guy in the monkey suit Brazilian. Wait, Beardo was the guy in the monkey suit Brazilian.
Huh? Beardo was the guy in the monkey suit Brazilian?
Oh, Beardo was the guy in the monkey suit Brazilian.
Shit, bro. Damn bad.
Well, there's no punctuation. There's no grammar here.
Crazy.
The grammar's off. I don't fucking know. Who's the guy in the monkey suit?
I don't know.
Dan.
I don't know.
Came in here.
What?
There's no comma. There's no grammar here.
I was helping my friend.
The grammar is not fine.
It's his second language.
Simple Beardo.
Thank you, Grand Potato, for the 199. Rabbit with a $10. What do we have to do to get Ryan back? I need some representation.
Oh no.
Representation for what? What are you?
500,000 subscribers. I bring Ryan back.
There you go.
Thank you for the $10. Shauna Pippin with a 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Shauna. Dio Brando with a $5. Savvy is the Kamala Harris of YouTube. She gets around.
Damn.
What
Damn.
the fuck?
Does
your husband watch this show?
He watches it once in a while. But he tries not
watching, sorry, man.
He's not watching
probably was like, don't watch it, please.
Yeah,
I did tell him. I told him if he watches it, not to read chat.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a reasonable compromise.
Well, so because he's not internet world like we are, and so he doesn't know to just.
Even if you are on the internet, even if you're on the internet world, it's probably a good idea not to read the chat sometimes.
I like read my own chat on the internet.
No, like, dude, if you're making a video with more than 1 million views, like definitely don't read the comments.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
read.
brutal, dude.
I don't read the comments. And
read
like
the
people
three,
watching me. I'm like, oh
read
my God.
the 3 or 4 most upvoted ones, so you have a notion what the collective is thinking. Don't scroll down past that, man.
I read the chat way too much, especially on my live streams, and you want to talk about mind fuck? Just read your chat when you're the only person on screen. You develop insecurities you didn't know existed. You're like,
I real quick in chat, I gotta point this out. Somebody tried to insult Beardo by saying Beardo's dyslexia is working overtime. They said Beardo's dyslia is working overtime.
What's
it's
dyslia?
like the most fucking embarrassing like you try to insult somebody and you spell the fucking word wrong.
Dyslexic people trying to make fun of each other.
Rapid with the 5 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you for the gifted. And Jason Cooper follows up with a 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Jason. Go. And Jeanette with a $14. Beardo has the best legs on Tuesday Night's Main Event. Hail Savvy's feet. Oh, thank you, Jeanette.
That looks like a made-up account.
Jeanette?
Yeah.
She's been around forever.
Nah, it's a made-up account. Beardo made it up.
Thank you, Jeanette, for the $14.
I'm just fucking with her.
It's Beardo's sister.
If it's a compliment to Beardo, it has to be a made-up account.
It's a burner account. It's my mom.
Yeah.
Doug B with a $10. If ye what?
She complimented my feet. It wouldn't be your mom. Your mom hates me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my mom despises you. Doug B with a $10. If ye be seeking professionals, ye best be looking elsewheres. Thank you for the thank you, Doug B. Dougie B, the legend. Zero with a $2. Beardo loves the D+. Nah, just X-Men 97 was good, man. War Wizard with a 109. Disney pays Beardo in Corn the Long Way. I don't even like corn, man. Mad Master Porky with a 17 months. Hail to the panel. I've been looking to cook more. Any ideas for cooking with a crock pot? I've heard steak is a good idea, but
he said cock pot.
In a cock pot. Crock pot. I've heard steak is a good idea, but I'm not. Okay, steak in a crock pot. That is blasphemy. Do not do that.
What's a crock pot?
A crock pot is like a slow cooker.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just get like a fucking pork roast or a beef roast.
Chuck roast. Yeah, chuck roast.
Bro.
The best way to cook
make some shredded meats.
The best way to cook is to go get in your car or truck, drive to Culver's and order the food. And that's right there.
And this motherfucker doesn't take drugs, but he finds other ways to kill himself.
Let's fucking go! I'll die happy. I'll die happy.
Do you remember when Jeremy was like, I have to eat healthier. I can't eat as much Culver's.
Yeah,
like,
that lasted for like a whole 2 months.
Yeah, fuck that.
I gotta make up for it.
In a crock pot, I would say pork shoulder, chuck roast. You can make shredded chicken, soup. I don't know.
In a cock pot, just shove your steak right in there.
Hey, Beardo.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on air fryer steak?
I've never done it.
It works.
Really?
It works really well.
It works pretty well.
Interesting.
Try it out.
Okay. I just take out my cast iron, get it as hot as I fucking can, and then I go done.
In the air fryer, you
don't baste
like
your steak.
What?
Well, yeah, I'll put like some olive oil and butter in it, and I'll season it up to like olive oil and some seasonings. But yeah, so I'll but it depends on the steak. Like if you're doing like a fillet, yeah, you can baste it. But if you're cooking like a ribeye or a New York strip, you don't like you can just cook it in the butter and the oil. Like basting is for like the thicker cuts, like a filet mignon.
In the air fryer, it's like you've done it on the barbecue.
Mm-hmm. They also have Ninja. This is not sponsored, but Ninja Foodie obviously has wonderful products, and they actually have a air frying grill thing. And I want to get it because my friends got it, and holy shit, it's life changing.
Air fryer is this magical thing for single people, man. It's amazing.
Yeah. As a married woman, it saves a lot of time on cooking.
Or for lazy married women.
Lazy married women who makes
dry
sandwiches.
She makes dry sandwiches.
I eat the dry sandwiches. My husband gets the premium one.
He's like, "Do you like all this food I made you, husband?" She's
okay. What kind of mayo do you put on the sandwich?
Who, me?
What brand of mayo do you put on the sandwiches?
What the fuck would I put mayo on my sandwich?
It's a dry sandwich.
I said on his sandwiches.
Oh, on his?
What hell?
I get him some fancy one from the German store.
Oh, okay.
Because it has less of the ingredients.
Hellman's.
I don't make it myself.
Dukes.
Hellman's
mayo is the best.
Hellman's.
So I make my own. It's really easy.
Okay. Yeah. Respectable.
She uses the fat from the dogs that she steals from the neighborhood.
Yes.
Duke's mayo's the best. Thank you, Mad Master Porky, for the 17 months. David Nelson with a 199. When is Beat Doe's movie out?
What's Beat Doe's?
He's talking about Epic Verse.
Beardos.
Sometime next year.
Beat Doe's.
Beat Doe's.
Beat Doe's.
Sounds like
we haven't shot that one
I
yet,
don't know, some sort of in your
blue plate. Do they still make blue plate mayonnaise? Is that still a thing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Blue plate mayonnaise.
Yuck. Fucking mayonnaise.
Is that still a thing?
I don't.
You don't like mayonnaise? The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I love mayo, but it's got to be Duke's.
Have you? No, I don't like mayonnaise. Okay.
That's bad
for you, man.
Is it because it's white?
Yeah.
Are you racist?
Have you ever watched Undercover Brother? Mayo is like
long time ago.
It's like inedible by black people. You have to put like hot sauce on it or something to like eat it.
There's a ton of calories.
I don't
it is
fucking
used
eat
in,
mayo.
in Japanese cooking to make like the spicy.
I mean, I'm black.
But like,
I'm black from the waist down. So
the Japanese do a lot of weird shit. Okay.
Zlan Omega with a $2. Hey, Craig, you should have 8ers on your show. 8 tiers on your show. We'll let
You
them
guys
know.
can't super chat today? What's happening to you guys?
Thank you, Zlan, for the $2. Anybody know who 8 tiers is?
I think he means H.
You know, you got like 170 fucking super chats, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes, I do know that.
Go. We got 52
Regina
minutes to
Sharp
get through this
with
shit.
a $5. Intellivision is better than the Atari. 8-P. I said Intellivision.
Somebody called Savvy a white she-devil in the chat.
Wait, why? What did I do wrong?
White she-devil.
I don't know, but
That's so funny, but why? What did you do?
Thank you, Regina Sharp, for the $5.
Sorry
Sorry that the entire panel just ignored your super chat.
And we power through.
Mike, motherfucker, I am trying, dude.
What's happening?
Mike Hill with a 44 months. Craven the Hunter is now projected to make less than Madam Web. Not surprised. Not surprised. Vice with a $10. Hey, shout out to Beardo. Now I'm back to work. Hey, shout out Vice. Thank you for the $10. Magnum Norse with a 5. Beardo has toxoplasmosis from all the poop cookies. I definitely do not have toxoplasmosis. Savvy does, though.
I'll be right back.
Jacoby Monsoon with a $2. Craig, how much to turn Teletubbies? How much to burn the Teletubbies hat that you're wearing?
Well, it wasn't Teletubbies. It's pretty
Kevin
cool.
Cron
Teletubbies?
with the $5. When is Beardo versus Savvy Pokemon game? Is Beardo still low T and no Savvy is better? Just wait. Thank you, Kevin Crom, for the $5. FBI Plant with a $2. It was me. It was me all along. Thank you for the $2. NTR Uncle with a $5. Dan, help me. My neighbor's wife is sick. I'm cooking her sopa de macacao. Uma delicia. To make her feel better, which monkey should I use for the broth?
I was going to say, is that monkey soup?
That was very good Portuguese, Beardo.
Fucking go.
That means monkey soup.
Yeah,
And
monkey soup.
It's delicious.
Ew.
He said it. It's delicious.
Yucks.
Thank you for the $5.
Are we done, Beardo?
Uncle's been traveling.
Christopher Nolan with a $2. I put the D's in D-Day Cobra. Gross. We just got a $100 super chat from Cypher010I01 for $100. D-Day Cobra, you implied the Call of Duty game is murder. To make a point, it isn't. That isn't a state-sanctioned killing. The God of Israel killed all those people during the flood. That is not murder. If Call of Duty is murder, then that makes God a murderer, which he isn't.
Okay,
Damn.
I think you're thinking way too much into my point.
You're getting way too deep into it.
No, first of all, hold on.
Seriously, man.
So first of all, thank you. Very generous super chat. So greatly appreciate that. Me, no disrespect in my response. My response was a hypothetical to point out the flaw in the argument that sexualizing women in a video game is not going to create any problems from that perspective. So it was to make a point. So it wasn't that deep into it because I was only making it as a counterpoint to the argument of sexualization of women characters and how that can be dangerous. And by that same logic, you can apply that to killing. And all I'm saying is, I'm not saying you can't have the point of sexualizing women's bad. I'm saying if that is your stance, then you need to stand by everything that would be consistent along those lines. And by that standard you're creating, then yes, killing people in a video game would fall along those lines of being dangerous. And if that's your consistent approach across the board, so be it. But
also, Jeremy's gay.
This is true.
Right. Thank you, Cypher, for the $100 frickin'.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't fear the loose bumhole with a $10. Hi, everyone from Istanbul, except D-Day. Fuck D-Day and his orange man, and I was dead inside after the election, and unlike other people, I left the country.
Holy shit.
I like the gemmed corn in the picture. It's really pretty. It's a pretty variety.
Thank you for the $10. Don't fear the loose bumhole.
Look at the
That's a new one.
profile picture.
I know. What is that? Is that corn?
It's a special type of jeweled corn. It comes very, very colorful. It's very pretty.
They did it when your mouth was open, so it looks like it's going over the corn.
Yeah, I see that, Mike. I see that. I noticed that. Thank you for the $10.
Penis.
Right. Jeremy the Cyborg with a $10. Rosie is old and fugly. Savvy is married. Neither one interests me.
Damn.
Right
Based. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg, for a $10. Superfly with a $5. Savvy and Beardo, what are your top 6 fire type Pokemon? You can't pick Charizard.
I don't like dipping into legendaries for this, but I really like Volcanion. Cast form is pretty cool just because I liked the concept of doing the weather. He does have a fire type. Typhlosion. Yeah, how do you not love Typhlosion?
I'm going to go...
Ninetales and Arcanine.
Arcanine's OG. Arcanine, Camerupt, Moltres is also...
Wait. Are you a Courtney enjoyer?
Shut up. Camerupt is awesome. Blaziken, Moltres, Talonflame. Talonflame is one of the coolest,
Reshiram?
like early Reshiram. Yes.
She's waifu for you too.
Ho-Oh's great.
No idea.
Charmander.
He said don't pick Charizard.
But yeah, I didn't pick Charizard. I picked Charmander and Charmeleon.
Evolutionary line.
I don't give a fuck. They said don't pick Charizard.
Flareon's a good choice.
Flareon's an easy
Flareon's a good choice. Yeah. Thank you, Superfly,
Lugia?
for the 5. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, Superfly. What about Magmar? Magmar and that whole line. That's a good one.
I never really liked them, but I like the cannons on the final evolution there.
Yeah. What's his fucking name? What's the final one?
Magmortar?
Magmortar, that's right. Thank you, Superfly.
Magmar
Courtney?
looks like he has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
like
Courtney Enjoyer? Is this
Magma?
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Magmar looks like he has Downs and his.
Hurry the fuck up!
Thank you, Superfly, for the $5. Team Aqua's better. Don't fear the loose bumhole with another $10, and went the only place that could revive the desolate, entropic Hulk my soul was, a Turkish prison. I now know true joy and are unburdened by what has been. Let's fucking go.
Are you okay?
Thank you. Don't fear the loose bumhole for the $10.
What the fuck did he just say?
Rabid for a $5. Speaking of Hitler, bring back Ryan. Damn, son.
He's just a historian, that's why.
War Wizard with a 199. Trust Dan about Nazis. Brazil is where they ran to. They did flee to South America.
South America.
This is true.
But mostly Argentina.
JT Owsley with a $5. My Christmas party is next week. I'm excited to see my mom all dolled up. Her and my aunt get tied up with lights and get their stocking stuff really good. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you reading, bro?
Hey, that
What is
sounds
going
awesome.
on?
That
I don't
is
understand what the problem
wild,
is.
bro. That is wild.
Of course you.
My
wouldn't
only question
understand.
is,
That is the most tame super chat that JT has sent because
Are they hot, though?
some fucked up stuff
I mean,
on
I'm not
Sobercast.
related to these women. I don't-
yeah. I'm not related. Are they hot?
Just fucking send us the pictures on Twitter. Okay?
And
Yeah.
suddenly Wincest
Email me.
is back on the table.
Email me.
It's not. There's nothing on the table except maybe his mom. Apparently,
No, it's fine.
whatever,
It's fine.
whatever weird shit they're up to on
I
Christmas.
told you. It's Wincest when they're hot.
Rabid for a $2. Jeremy has never been in a bookstore.
Jeremy's pulling the influencer shit. He's got his mic up here.
Trevor N with a $2. There used to be
What
a
do you mean
Borders in
influencer
Oviendo.
stuff? What are you talking about?
Like
You're
what,
doing
like, all
the beardo holding the mic.
That's like what all the like young
I don't
influencers.
What do you mean the
have a-
beardo holding the mic?
You hold your mic a lot.
I don't have
When I'm
my
traveling.
microphone holder with me.
The next
Oh,
thing,
you
if
mean like
were,
the one where
air-
they're holding their little like fucking roadcaster mic up
Yeah,
as they
always
talk
like
about
have
it?
a
Yeah,
fucking mic up here
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really gay. It's really
Yeah,
gay.
it is.
Who's that one guy? The gay Democratic influencer Harry Sisson. He always does that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Darth
I
Gavel with a
fucking hate
$5. Student of I can't keep saying
Lord,
this back to back to back. I can get away with saying it once. A Hitler of the Yahtzee leaders' speeches. I thought Dan was Brazilian, not Argentinian.
Why did you add Yahtzee to
so
it?
much? That made it so much worse because you still said the name and then you did.
No, I didn't. I did not say his name.
And then, like, can I teach you how to fucking deal with shit on the internet without fucking blowing it up? Like,
sure.
You fucking retard.
Learn me.
Okay, so here's how you should have read that. Student of you-know-who's speeches, I thought Dan was Brazilian, not Argentinian. Move on.
Okay, when you say you-know-who, I think Voldemort.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you fucking put emphasis on it, do you know what the fucking internet's going to do?
Trevor N with a $5 also. What the fuck, Savvy? Why did you skip out on Arch?
I didn't skip. We were talking about it. I don't know. I told him.
Beardo's a retard.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Beardo's a retard.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Multi-Maldi with a $5. Why does Savvy look like Fred Durst's daughter?
Oh, she
Keep
is.
rolling.
Super Mastermind with a $5. Toys R Us is back. Their HQ is in New Jersey. They went bankrupt, not out of business.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Sounds like a little bit of both. John Papa Sergio with a $1.99. Toys R Us wasn't just a store. It was an experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, John.
Hey, we're at the point where we should be sharing retro gaming stuff as you're reading because you're such a bad reader. So,
Sweet Potato Night with a $5. According to Jeremy, The Rock is a Christmas movie because it has machine guns like Die Hard. Toys R Us is gay. Blockbuster has Die Hard and The Rock.
Hey,
Thank you, Sweet Potato Night, for the $5.
Literally every fucking movie that has any Christmas reference is a fucking Christmas movie.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 10. Hey, Savvy, Gilman Louie, board of Gilman Louie, the board of Niantic.
Spit it out, bro. What the?
Why don't you just quit fucking interrupting me?
Sorry.
Oh! Board of Niantic with a Pokemon Go ex-CEO of InQtel received CIA agency seal medallions. Niantic recently wrote a paper boasting that they used player data to graph a new AI. Yeah, Pokemon Go apparently was this whole scheme to build like the world's best, I guess maps app.
Geolocation
navigation
data.
app.
That's all that they were doing because they specifically collected interesting and unique locations. We actually sounded the alarm, and we keep sounding the alarm every year because somebody keeps just now discovering it. But since the very first year of Pokemon Go, people said you have to turn off your background location if you want to keep doing it. Otherwise, nobody gives a shit. And they have 4 people on the team who know what they're doing, who are connected to the CIA. You can go trace it yourself. The rest are activists to distract you.
Rippa's here.
What's up, Rippa?
Savvy was disrespecting Rippaverse earlier. Savvy's trashing it, man. It was horrible.
Man, I wouldn't expect nothing else from her.
I was going to join, but then I saw your check cleared, so I was like, "Oh, Rippaverse is the greatest thing ever."
Perfect. So it did clear.
Clearly, Savvy didn't get her check, but I damn sure did. So it's all good. So. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I've just got back from the warehouse, got some samples of a bunch of stuff. We got these calendars and stuff going out. So yeah, man, been working.
Oh yeah.
Man, I wish Rippa was here for the drugs discussion.
Oh God.
No, why are you laughing? It's because he's a libertarian.
It's just the way
Not
you
because
said
he's
it,
black.
though.
That's good. That's pretty
What's wrong
good.
with you?
No.
Oh man.
You guys like asteroids?
That's good.
Big gulps, huh, guys?
Big gulps,
See you
huh?
later. No, Rippa, I had said that I think that I just think all drugs should be legal, all of it. Like let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah,
I don't think
get
that
rid of the welfare state.
Yeah,
and let the chips fall where they may. That's that's my position.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So.
Marcus
and I say
Henry.
that as somebody that doesn't do any of that shit, you know, like it's just like
same here, right? Straight edge.
Yeah, what I said was, drugs are terrible, but government is worse.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. It's putting it perfectly.
Yeah. That's it.
No.
Marcus Henry with a $5. Did you guys see Ben Shapiro's video about the left celebrating CEO being KIA, get ratioed? Having the health industry is not a left or right thing.
This is what I've been
hating
saying.
the health industry.
And I haven't seen that, but I actually am going to check that out now. So this is what I've been saying. People like Tim Pool and others like conservative influencers have been saying, oh yeah, the leftists are just being so negative about the United Healthcare CEO's murder. I'm sure there's a ton of leftists that are saying some vile shit, but this is a unifying effort. Every fucking body hates the healthcare industry and the fat cats at the top of it. So let me see. So Ben Shapiro made a video on this. Ben Shapiro, CEO, autofilled. So I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Rabbit with a $5. Die Hard is a true Christmas movie. Dude was doing lines of snow off of the desk. Thank you, Rabbit, for the $5. Mo Zinzlak with a $5. Bring back malls. Make fat people walk to get their shit.
Holy shit, he got ratioed to fucking hell.
What did he say?
Oh my goodness. 53,000 downvotes to 7,000 upvotes.
Oh, wow.
The evil revolutionary leftist cheers murder.
What's this about?
So he's basically, because of the United Healthcare CEO that got murdered in New York. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I heard of that.
So again, everybody hates the healthcare industry and hates the fat cats on top of it. But you saw a lot of reaction of people celebrating it, and the narrative from a lot of the conservative was like, all these leftists are cheering the murder of the CEO, and it's so horrible to see. And I'm like, I don't think I've said this. You go out to Cobra Cast the day it happened, and it's like, I think that's a terrible take. Like, it's not just leftists. If there's a unifying effort in America, it's our hatred of the healthcare industry and the CEOs that run it. Like, people fucking hate they despise them. There's no sympathy for these fucking people. I'm not sitting here celebrating what happened. What happened was scary and horrible, and should definitely, I'm glad the guy's caught, all that shit. But like, to say that it's just the leftists, it's absolutely insane. Right. So
yeah, I had made actually a meme kind of about it because his favorite Pokemon was apparently Breloom. So like, I made a meme on it, but then somebody who's I'm not like trying to single him out or like say they did anything wrong, but like, he tried to show me Alyssa Mercante retweeting, celebrating it, and I'm like, bro, you're posting this under the fact that I'm memeing about it too. Like, I don't care. And multiple things can be true at once. The healthcare industry created the environment that we have now. Murder is wrong. Move along. Justice will happen. But good luck finding a jury that can be impartial, because every single person in this country has been screwed over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day where Ben Shapiro had that. That's a Snow White level ratio. I'll talk about that. We may just go through this video tomorrow on Cobra Cast. That's crazy right there. Yeah.
So, how long is it? Does that look like
49 minutes? 49 minute video.
You have to say for 49 minutes on it.
Probably it's probably about 30 minutes of actual content and about 19 minutes of fucking ad reads.
But
30 minutes of Ben Shapiro is like 90 minutes of a normal person.
Yeah, that's true. That's
how
true.
He speaks.
So we'll I can't wait to go over that one. So all right, continue, Beardo. Shut the fuck up.
Shadow Sand with a $10. You know a game is doing well when the Gooners are flocking away from Overwatch.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you for the $10. Shadow saying. Cart Mantique with a $1.99. There's a brand new Toys R Us in San Marcos, Texas.
Really? Well, I know that they've recently announced like that they were coming back in North America, but I haven't seen any.
Well, Jeremy the Cyborg with a 5 says Toys R Us has announced 24 new full stores in 2024 and 25.
Let's hope it happens.
Thank you for the $5, Jeremy the Cyborg. Raz and Taz with a $5 says nothing. Thank you, Raz and Taz. John Papa Sergio with a $1.99. In Brazil, I hear they have ham radio shed.
I don't know where that is.
Gary says, wait, what? That's close to me. Yeah, where that Toys R Us is being, but where was it? Eric?
San Marcos?
San Marcos, between Austin and San Antonio.
Okay. Man,
the college town.
Hell yeah.
Jason Yankovic with a 9 months. I would bring back Suncoast or EB Games. Also, I miss my Best Buy from 20 years ago. Yeah, Best Buy's just not the same anymore.
Funko Land.
Best Buy. Listen, there's a fan of G&G who works at Best Buy, my local Pensacola one. He's always hooking me up and everything. So he's awesome. But yeah, Best Buy, just every time I go in there, it's like, and it's not just that, like anytime I go to a Best Buy and I'm looking for something, I never fucking find it. And I'm like, well, let me just pick up my phone and go to Amazon because I need it. Like, oh yeah, so if you would really like to order this, we can definitely get it in next week and we can have it shipped to the store. Or I can just go to my phone, click a button, and I'm done.
I just hate when they try to talk to me in the store. I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Dude,
do you need help finding what you're looking for? No, I know more than you, motherfucker. Okay.
I can't wait for
get out of my face
replaced by a robot.
I'm gonna fucking slug you in your mouth.
No, so the fact, that's why I hate going into GameStop, dude. Hi, sir. So, are you looking forward to any of our new games? Would you like to
would you like to pre-order Madden 26?
No, I don't want to pre-order.
I'll just be like, name one fucking game to me. That's
Madden 25.
And you're like, don't look at the fucking walls. Look me in the eye and tell me about a game. Bro,
would you like
GameStop
to update?
Aladdin,
dude, it's the worst, bro. Like, it's so different than it used to be. I used to love going into
Would you
GameStop
like to renew
and
your GameStop membership? You can get exclusive discounts on games.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, man. And they're like, but are you sure? I'm like, I'm never coming in here again. Yeah, I'm sure.
The legendary Golden Spork with a $2. I agree with Craig.
Damn.
That's AOC right there.
I worked. So back in the day, my first job was a company named Food
30
World.
minutes, Jeremy.
I know, Food World. Okay. So we introduced this thing called the bonus value card. This is like before any other companies that I remember had the card. Bonus value card. And it was a way, so basically the idea was it would save you so much money, it would give you a boner. No kidding. So, but the idea is like, it's the whole thing where, the regular price is $2.99, but if you have your bonus value card, you could get it for $2.89. And so I just thought it was the greatest fucking thing ever. As an employee, I'm like fucking 19 years old. I'm like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. And everybody was all celebrating it. Everybody's hyped. I was telling my parents, my friends, like, guys, you come here. If you sign up for the card, you can get 10 cents off. And I'm a cashier this day. And this guy's coming through the line and he's buying some things. And the whole fucking mandate from us was like, if someone doesn't have the card, make sure you tell them how much they can save. So I told this 40-year-old dude. And I'm like, hey, sir, so these candies you bought, if you sign up for the bonus value card, and he goes, fuck you and your scam, and just turn around and walk out. And I'm like, what do you mean it's a scam? And I was like, it was such a I was so in my zone of shit, and I couldn't believe it. All these years later, I want to know where that guy's at. I bet I bet it was Alex fucking Jones is what it was.
It was Alex Jones.
Dude, I still have my GameStop power-up card. And when I do go into GameStop and they ask, all right, what's your phone number? And I already have my card out and I hand it to them. They look at me. They're like, they don't know what to do. They're like, I haven't seen one of these in 6 years. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably one of the last 10 people that still has my GameStop power-up card. I still have it. And it still works on my account.
Yeah. Hey, 30 minutes, Beardo. Shut the fuck up.
Thanks. R.I.P. Bad Wolf with a month recommitment. Mike is not black. He is Griftonese.
Damn.
Thank you for the month recommitment. Big Ounce with a $10. Thoughts on the manifesto from the United Healthcare shooter? I personally... I don't think that's what he was going for. I personally agree with the man. Fuck the broken healthcare system. 42 in life expectancy, but the highest in expense.
I haven't read the manifesto in detail, but I mean, at the end of the day, under no circumstances am I going to agree that going into New York City.
He was stop. He was a fucking leftist. What did I walk in on we just had this long conversation on Blaze. Surely y'all not taking this dickhead side on anything, right?
No.
Yeah. No, I'm
not being clear because I see that he got. I'm like, did something break while we were breaking down the whole story? He was a fucking dipshit, crack smoking, fucking leftist. It is very, very important to distinguish between why something is wrong right? And why something is fucked up versus whatever the fuck it is that he did and what he is advocating for.
Yes.
What he advocates for is something that is completely antithetical to anybody that claims to believe in liberty should be valuing or pretending to value. And it also seems like everybody that talks about this issue, like that dickhead Taylor Lorenz, I don't know if you heard her talking on Piers Morgan, a lot of people don't seem to know the difference between insurance and actual health care. Because if you want to bitch about the cost, it ain't the insurance that you need to be bitching at. It's the hospitals. It's the fucking hospitals. Excuse me. Anybody that's worked in insurance knows how this shit works. All those guys are crooks, but they're all playing the same game. You can't advocate against them without advocating against these hospitals. They have the same exact problem. And I know shouldn't be on G&G. We probably should be talking about this on CobraCast, but I think it's an important issue that people need to understand.
His name is Luigi, so it's all good.
They have the let's go that angle. They have the same exact issue that college, like university education has in this country as well, where you have a lot of the government absolutely subsidizing it, and hospitals, much like colleges, can charge whatever the hell that they want for anything because they know that it's money that they're guaranteed to absolutely get. Right, and the insurance is playing the same damn game, and hiking prices up. But you have to also address the hospital. So fuck that guy. He was a dickhead. But just because I disagree that it's a unifying issue by any means. I think it's a lot of people that misunderstand economics, right? And yeah, just as they want that guy dead because he's a CEO, they'll want everybody on this fucking panel dead for any fucking reason, and the leftist will justify. I think it's very, very important that we make that distinction.
Well, now, when I'm talking about the unifying issue, it's just the fact of it wasn't just leftists that were celebrating is all I'm saying. You know, like Tim Pool and other conservatives are saying it's just leftists that are celebrating this. I disagreed with that. I disagreed completely. It was every fucking body, which was Ben Shapiro's. I've never seen Ben Shapiro ratioed like that before by his own fucking audience. You know what I mean? So that's my point behind it. Now, the guy in question, I haven't done a lot of research on the guy in question yet. I have heard a lot of different stories about like he had some fucking back surgery or some back injury.
There's rumors that he had some back surgery and he was hurt. But come on, when you actually dig into this and you find out that his family members also were connected with the family of the guy that got fucking killed, Nancy Pelosi, and her involvement in shit. Not saying that she hired a hitman, but it's a lot more shady than some random 26-year-old going to shoot a fucking CEO knowing exactly where he's at and murdering him on the streets and actually getting away with it for a bit on camera. It's a lot more than just some guy that was pissed off at insurance. And you got to be as gullible and naive if that's the story that you're believing, that this is just some guy that had a problem with the insurance or the healthcare system, and he just wanted to go air out a CEO of one of the major insurance companies. It's a lot bigger than that.
And we talked about that today on our bonus hour. We actually played the video of it. Me and Beardo were talking about like this placement and the camera and how that guy was all alone and he was right inside of the camera. There's a lot of questions that brings up for sure.
The story doesn't make sense if you look at the whole of it. Like, yes, there is a tragic component, but at the same time, the dude was ripped. Like, he's a valedictorian. He disappeared for a few months, supposedly. And then all of this shit where he's got like the steadiest aim, like to kill somebody, to look at somebody as you're pulling the trigger. It takes a special type of brain for that. So, like, none of the story makes sense.
And so again, I haven't done a ton of deep dives. I heard that there was reports that his wife said the CEO said that the CEO had been dealing with major death threats leading up to the last several months. Okay.
Well, because he was about to
be under investigation.
Yeah, he was about to speak on that, but I think there's some conflicting ideas as far as what exactly that he was going to be testifying on. But obviously, people are going to try to uncover every stone because it doesn't make sense. A random 26-year-old valedictorian again, and then when you really deep dive, and again the family connections and who his grandfather was, like
Maryland connections with the politicians.
It's grimy. It's grimy and it stinks to high hell. Absolutely, it stinks.
So why was he all alone at whatever it was, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. or something like that? If he had been having a lot of death threats in New York City, why are you all alone in that moment? It's a strange dynamic, but
it is.
Yes,
I don't think it has anything to do with surgery and back pain. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. All I've heard is like little stuff here and there. The infatuation with this guy online is kind of fucking crazy.
The strangest thing. So the cops kept releasing pictures, and that was weird behavior. Normally, when we just get like a mugshot or a booking shot, like it's one and done, and that's it. That's the content. They released multiple. They took a picture of him inside his cell, a full body one, and then released the high res version.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that? That is not standard.
It stinks, man. It stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, but I'm still crazy. I'm still blown away by that Ben Shapiro video. Did you see that?
That's impressive to get ratio like that on it. It's impressive.
53,000 downvotes on a video that has 400,000 views. That is his audience.
Yeah, like, that's his audience. Or like, I don't think that it's like. I think you're seeing, certainly in public, you're seeing a lot of the leftists like feel okay with like. I think. Where I will like kind of agree with you on, it's like, yeah, it's not strictly a leftist like position. I do think that they advocate for sure like the absolute killing of CEOs and like founders and big business owners and all that stuff far more than what you see the quote unquote right do for sure. But like I said, like Taylor Lorenz, if you guys want to go see that Piers Morgan like interview, she goes on, she said explicitly like this is something that she felt joy.
I watched it. Piers Morgan says, "Why the fuck?" He said, "Why the fuck are you laughing?"
Yeah, and it was something. But that's a position like, and that's what I think is very, very important. As I'm analyzing this, I love to talk about the cultural aspect. Leftists, particularly the authoritarian left, right? They the social justice authoritarian left will justify often people that they feel are their enemies, or it's not even like ideological enemies or just simply political enemies. It's people that they feel get in the way of their utopianism, right? And he's one of them, right? And they will absolutely justify it, much like, I mean, you can see what's even happening with the Daniel Penny repair shit and the complete opposite position that they're taking on that. It ultimately boils down to the fact that they want you fucking dead. Right. And now they're getting more and more emboldened and actually advocating and cheering the shit on when they see someone actually make effort to do so. And I think we really need to fucking be paying attention. That ain't nothing to just sneeze at because you're so disconnected from this insurance guy. They'll off your ass too, and best believe they justify it. Say he added comments, say always got in the way of, so they'll justify it by any means necessary.
Agreed. The whole thing of the left equating words to aggression is solely for that purpose.
Yes, correct.
So
they can justify whatever they want to do in reaction.
Justify aggression as a response to words.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point of this whole argument.
Beardo, can you keep reading? Are you going to do anything tonight?
Shut the fuck up.
What are we doing, man?
Shut the fuck up, Luis.
All the reason I'm chiming in because I've been away, so my bad. I came in late. That's on me.
You're good. No.
Yeah, why are you yelling at Ripple Beardo? What are you doing, man?
Right,
why don't you support the Rippaverse, Beardo? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not like you're wearing a hat or anything.
It's not like I own every single fucking book they put out.
He doesn't have this. Shout out, Mike. Rippa. Look at this. Where's yours?
I have two of them.
Where is it? I have two of them too. Where's yours?
It's in my
Hurry
other
the
room.
fuck up, Beardo.
Oh, you didn't even have it ready to go.
Luis C with a $5. Can't believe Craig would say that about Jews. Thank you for the $5, Luis C. Powell S with a $10. Miracle on 34th Street opened May 2nd, 1947. Die Hard opened July 22nd, 1988. Both opened summer. Neither had a plot based on the holiday. In terms of Christmas movies, if Miracle is a Christmas film, so is Die Hard.
And I go back to my argument. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, why do you need to bring other Christmas movies in to justify it? It can stand on its own. You don't need to bring other movies into it.
It can stand on its own.
Then quit bringing other movies into it to
I didn't bring any other movies into it. I justified it with the shit that's in it. There's multiple Christmas songs in that fucking movie too.
It's not a justification, it's a comparison. That's the way I see it.
Listen, you know what? Jeremy needs what he needs, and he's wrong no matter what.
Taker for a $5. Craig, I've been to that Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, but I heard it too had finally closed, but Google Maps says it's still open.
Oh, really? I see a lot of a ton of retro YouTubers going to do vlogs there.
Danny Diego.
Go ahead. Never mind.
Danny Diego with a $10. Since we're never getting a wrestling stream, I might as well ask here: who is the panel's favorite wrestler, and why is it Chris Benoit? Bobby Lashley is mine.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Cold. Yeah, probably Stone Cold.
Yep.
The Rock's my favorite, but he sucks now, and it sucks. I don't want to
like him as a villain, but I liked him in WWF days.
Don't speak about his thighs.
I haven't. I didn't. You brought up the thighs.
I'm saying don't bring it up.
They are nice, and I'd like to oil them.
Bro.
Don't mention it.
Are we just going to ignore what Savvy just said?
Yes.
All right. Just wanted to
I
make
don't want her to
sure.
talk about wrestling. She's not invited to the wrestling stream.
No, not at all.
War Wizard with a 199. Craig is hilarious, but Jeremy is muted. Thank you, War Wizard.
Look at his
Cider
fucking
Hype.
abs.
Cider Hype with a
No, it's just the
$2.
thighs.
Bounding into Comics supports DLC butt dances. Sweet.
Good for them.
Dr. Quagsire with a $10. Also, side note, I wanted to bring up the blackwashing of anime characters on fan art discussion. It's retarded. I get it, but it's not. All right,
Yeah,
retarded. And these youngsters think it's not racist when the Japanese people tell them it is.
Hurry up, Beardo.
Shadow Same with a $10. So when is all the ladies Tuesday night's main event? Krista, Steph, Kirsha, Savvy, Vera with Ben and Beardo. Also, Savvy, combine your autism with Vera's intelligence.
Tuesday night simp event.
Axel Jessen with a $2 paying the stream tax before Mike slashes my tires.
I'm not doing that to anybody. What are you talking about?
Noah Pender with a $5. Tuesday night's main event always makes me feel super fragilistic, expialidocious. Love you, Beardo, and poop cookies. What about piss cookies, though? Ew. Shut up. Hope with a $5. I just realized that Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal art, the one with the trans flag sunset, has 6 bullet holes in the door. The Nashville mass shooting had 6 victims. I think you're looking into it a little too far.
Pause on that
Thank you,
one.
Hope, for the $5. Quentin Edwards.
Why do you pause on the most awkward?
Because I was thinking, Quentin Edwards, shut the fuck up! Quentin Edwards with a 199. Rank your top 3 Assassin's Creed games. 1, 2, and 3.
Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed.
Brotherhood. What about Black Flag?
Brotherhood.
Black Flag, bro.
Black Flag is great too.
I never played.
Are you
Black
racist?
Flag.
You haven't played Black Flag?
It's too new.
Tipless McGee with a $5. Beardo Fat. Thank you. Inspector with a $5. Who remembers the 2024 Romeo and Juliet theater play with Tom Holland as Romeo and Juliet as Mark Henry? I mean, Francesca Rivers. Thank you for the $5. Breedon Corpse with a $10. Remember Hastings?
Department store? Is that what that
battle?
was?
Maybe. Thank you, Predon Corpse, for the $10. Ian H with a 5. Jeremy, with that lineup, you might make the most money ever in Geeks and Gamers history, minus that fat fig.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make that. I don't think I'll break a record, but I mean, who knows? The rumors, not rumors, but the speculation is that we will break the record on Inauguration Day on Cobra Cast. We will see.
Dragon Dan with a 6 months. If someone says DH is an Xmas, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, I picture an edgy 12-year-old that only plays Call of Duty, has Cheeto fingers, has 420 in the gamer tag, and likes Rick and Morty.
Agreed. Agreed.
So the whole internet is that?
Pretty much. It's a very edgelord thing to do.
It's literally the most
from the time you start
say that it's not.
from the time you start believing everybody's crazy, maybe you are crazy.
Yeah.
Grand Potato with a $5. Got to add Ben's sister to Tuesday night's main event. Also, Savvy's Bobas went from 12.5 pounds to 2 ounces. Also, I agree with Jeremy. Thank you, Grand Potato, for the $5. Thumb Ugly with a $2. Yippee ki yay, motherfucker.
Yippee ki yay, motherfucker. It's fucking Die Hard, bro.
I know it's Yippee ki yay. I know it's Yippee ki yay. I said this earlier. No,
again.
you guys don't fucking realize it.
Dick Hammer all over
I
again.
already fucking read the same super chat earlier today. This one was spelled differently.
Shut up.
This one was spelled differently, so I said it this way.
130 super chats to go.
You know what? I'm gonna give Rippa a pass. He showed up late.
Yeah, I showed up late.
He showed up late. He
Put it
didn't
on my
realize.
eyes for sure.
I already read it earlier. This one's spelled differently.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
You made Rippa mad, bro.
I didn't mean to. Yippee ki-yay, motherfucker! Merry fucking Christmas!
To go. We got 13 minutes.
Single guy cooking with a $5. Sorry, Mike, don't have $500, but here's part of my heating bill. Please don't ban me.
I'm not banning anybody. This is a different show. This
Fuck you, suck me a dick with a 199. Paid $6,000 for business class. Is Savvy? You want to join?
Sounds like a waste of money.
Thank you for the 199. Shadow Sam with a $5. If it has snow, it's a Christmas movie.
Hey, there you go.
Do guy with a 199. Assad had Batman vs Superman in his collection. Jeremy's vindicated.
Wow.
Damn.
White Lando with a 6 months. He wouldn't have to rescue his estranged wife if she wasn't at a Christmas party. John Ambler with a $10. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Think of it like Hallmark action Christmas movie where the man tries to reconnect with his wife while fighting off bad guys, then gets a machine gun for Christmas.
It gets funnier the more I think.
Yeah, with that profile picture of them being blonde and shit, that shit was silly.
The legendary Golden Spork with a $5. Blasphemy. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It is the Christmas movie. By Jeremy's logic, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. It is, right? Wolf Spain with a 199. Harry Potter might as well be a Christmas movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. War Wizard with a $5. Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie because Riggs nearly brushes his teeth with a 9mm while watching a Looney Tunes Christmas special. Inspector with a $5. POV, you're Jay and Zachary Levi in the boys' bathroom. Jay, hi there. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Thank you for the $5. Geeks and Gamers play highlights with a $2. Why are Savvy's fingers equal Black Widow spider legs? Thank you. Mo Zinslak with a $10. Jeremy, that's like saying Jingle All the Way is about a toy and therefore it's not a Christmas movie. River Miles with a $5. That's not even close. River Miles with a $5. Really Jeremy may be from Alabama, but he's right about Die Hard. Not a Christmas movie.
Oh, fuck.
Rough Night with a $5. Die Hard 1 and 2 are Christmas movies. Die Hard 3 and 4 are Independence Day movies. Die Hard 5 does not exist. Thank you, Chaz. Rough Night, thank you. Bradley Scott with a 16 months. Ernest Saves Christmas. Jack Frost and Batman Returns. Speaking of bragging rights and wrestling streams, Jeremy, fishing video?
One day.
Phil, TMNT with a $2. Hey, Sevy, why is Jeremy gay?
That's savvy, not savvy.
Bane Zero with a $10. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. It's a Harry Potter movie. It's a Harry Potter movie. He sneaks around a tower at night, avoiding Alan Rickman. There you go. Axel Jessen with a $2. Avatar came out on Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. Yo Jitsu with a $2. What about Gremlins? Is that a Christmas movie?
It's a Christmas movie.
Jedi with a 14 months. Django Unchained is a Christmas movie. Yeah, there's snow in that movie. Simple Jeremy with a $2. Ted is a Christmas movie.
Boy, this is getting silly, man.
Ministry of Wrong Think. There's several ex-hamster videos with Santa's helpers getting their ho-ho-ho in on Santa's lap, but they're not considered Christmas movies. Shadow Sam with a $5. Did Savvy say Skyrim? It's Skyrim. Yeah, she's retarded. Bird Up with a $5. Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie now? What are we doing? It is a Christmas movie. Rabbit with a $5. By gay logic, Home Alone is in a Christmas movie. Also, Christopher Nolan makes trash movies. Love is not the fifth dimension. Thank you for the $5. Shadow Sam with a 20. You know what's a Christmas movie? Chronicles of Narnia, because Santa Claus is in the movie. Thank you. Sith Internium with a $5. Jeremy, just for that, take on Die Hard. You'll be getting a coal from Santa and pegged by Krampus. Llama Pajamas with a $5. Star Wars The Force Awakens was released December 18th. It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Skibbity Toilet Riz with a $10. Say my name, Mike. Hail Craig 199. Savvy's feet. Ew.
Shizbreznyski cross check. I don't fucking know anymore.
Thank you for the $10. No Comprendo with a $2. Alive. The Uruguay soccer team survived the snow. Thank you for the $2.
That's a
Savage
Christmas movie.
Doc with a $2. Schindler's List has snow, sort of. $199.
Yeah, it's red.
Jeremy the Cyborg with a $10. The writer of Die Hard says it's a Christmas movie. Was originally going to be a Purim movie, but the studio rejected the Purim draft and went with Christmas. Thank you for the I don't know. Jerry Sills with a $10. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You Ellen DeGeneres look-alike. Hail Dan Vask, savvy with green eyes, and Yoda feet. You're sweet. Hi, Epic Mike, Beardo and Craig, and the Scottish poet letting you know it. The Scottish poet letting you know it. Thank you, Jerry Sills, for the $10. Robert Stevens with a $10. Can I get a quick summary of where the 199 comes from? You guys really have a great setup, and the openers are great.
Well,
there's a video on it.
Mods, drop the link to the 199 article on the website. And
I see Juggernog with a $5. P. Griggity. Thank you for the $5. Sean Awesome with a 21 month. Santa's sleigh with Goldberg is good in my opinion.
I haven't seen that one.
It's wild, dude. It's a wild movie.
War Machine with a 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you. Dashing. Dawlish with a 9 months. Beardo, you're neat. Thank you. Thank you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Pre-Don Course with the $5.
I just pinned the post about the 199.
Thanks for playing the GI PSA on locals, Jeremy. Can you play GI Joe PSA pork chop sandwiches on here now, Plox?
We are way behind Pre-Dawn Corpse. Maybe in a bit. I can't.
Phil.
Beardo's retarded. I can't knock
shut the
him off
fuck up. This is all on you. Phil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with a $2. Jewel Osco is the hardest job. Can't curse people out.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Thank you. Llama Pajamas with a $5. I'm a 20-year roofer. Luckily, I'm a foreman now, and I just tell my helpers what to do. Good thing my back and knees are shot. Hail the 199.
20 years.
20 years. Llama Pajamas. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Grand Potato with a 199. Jeremy was a roofer. Everyone check your drinks. Thank you for the 199. Aussie Stereotype with a 3 months. Have you got any thoughts on Exodus being the real successor of the Mass Effect trilogy?
I didn't play. I own the entire Mass Effect trilogy, and I still have never played it.
What? The fuck is wrong with you? Play them.
I don't know.
1 and 2 are the only good ones.
I have a job. Go fuck yourself, Mike.
Your job is to play the fucking video games.
I play real games like Fortnite.
Jason JJJ with a $10. The worst job I had was digging graves with my dad in the summer when I was 15 when he worked for the city of Grand Rapids in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Worst grave I dug was for a 7-year-old girl in 1996.
Shout out that part, but
she would have been my age. She would have been my age.
That's where I was born. So, yeah.
Damn.
Imagine with a $5. I bomb atomically. Socrates.
Fuck.
What? Well, there's a guy whose name is Socrates my goat when it's actually Socrates. That's what I just fucking said, Mike.
No, you said
No, it's Socrates, you fucking imbecile, you fucking
you went
retard.
To go say Socrates. You pronounced the fucking name
I was gonna say Socrates because there's an actual chatter. Mike, this is how much you actually pay attention to the community in the chat. There is literally a super chatter whose name is his name is Socrates or Scroats my goat. Okay, and he has changed his name. It's Socrates. Holy fuck!
Know it's Socrates. I don't need to be told.
Philosophies
this. You pronounce it wrong.
You're so fucking stupid.
You're
Philosophies
so
and hypotheses can't define how I be dropping these mockeries lyrically perform.
You just did a disservice to him.
Armed robbery. Thank you for the $5.
Beardo, they're words.
Shut the fuck
up.
English
fucking language, bro.
Eric Heffelfinger with a $10. Chicken plant stacking 80-pound boxes of frozen chicken in a giant freezer, 12-hour shifts, cold, so wear a jacket. The physical work made you sweat. The sweat would freeze, hot and cold at the same time. Damn.
Shit.
Eric, thank you, Eric, for the $10. It's Socrates, you fucking retard. Ian
I
H
know
with
what
a
it is,
$5.
you fucking moron.
Clearly you didn't.
Keep it moving.
Chat, is it gay to like women?
Yes.
Jeremy's midnight gut with a $10. I miss those days, Jeremy.
Oh, fuck.
Honey Badger with a $5. Can you add Nolts Alex with the girl stream?
Oh my god, that would be so funny. Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Nolts?
Yeah, why'd you say Nolts?
What's her name?
Oh no, it's Alex.
Look, it's the game with all the spoilers in the title.
Alex.
Maximus with $1. Thank you, Maximus.
Nolts.
Well, she should get a fucking better name. That's fucking retarded. Giggity with a $2. Booty is in the eye of the beholder. You're right, Giggity.
Behind her.
Hey, by the way,
Alex.
By the way, today I was at Universal Studios. And I was on a phone call, a very important phone call, and a fan recognized me. I was able to shake his hand a couple of times and say hello. If he's watching, I apologize for not being able to talk to you more. And he didn't seem like he was like, I didn't mean to bother you. No, you're not bothering me, man. But it was
a shit celebrity.
I feel bad. I feel bad that I couldn't talk to him. So, but if he's watching, thank you for the support.
He's probably not watching anymore.
Yeah.
I met Jeremy's in real life, and he was on a phone call. He was
never watching it.
To be fair, he told me that there was a little too much diversity on Geeks and Gamers these days, so I need to dial that back. So I told him Mike's on the chopping block. So
Prometheus Creations with a $10. Censorship is bad no matter what side of the spectrum. It's okay. Two sides of the same evil coin, and this is me speaking as a Christian. Thank you, Prometheus Creations. Gohan Creates for the $10. Bird up with a 10.
Gohan Creates.
Every so often, we get one of these TNA games, and then people overreact like it's the only thing in gaming. Most games are not TNA, nor have they been, or will they be.
Tits and ass?
Yeah, tits and ass.
Yeah, tits and ass. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Bird up, thank you.
Chat. I'll drop 10 gifties as an apology. Here we go.
Yeah, what a dick.
Mr. Bentham with a $2. Gaming is another male space being infiltrated.
All right, shout out to that guy at Universal that I met today. He just dropped 10 gifted memberships in the chat. There we go.
Boom.
Dragon Dan with a $5. I agree with Dread Roberts. We get teased for liking nerd stuff in the first place, and our declining birth rates are an issue. Men should look at real women.
That's not why the birth rates are declining, but yeah.
Schick with a $1.99. I like games with polygon divine dumpers.
Yeah, oh wait, you got bullied? Fucking keep loving the thing that you love, bitch. Who gives a shit what a normie thinks?
Astagawa with a 1 month. Yes, that's what gamers want. If we wanted women in pantsuits, we'd be watching politics instead of gaming or converting to Islam for the full cover-up. Based. Gohan Creates Prometheus Creations with a $5. Savvy is better than Melanie. Can't change my mind.
Nah, we love Melanie, man.
Please don't do those kinds of comparisons with any creators. Just because you align with somebody doesn't make them better. It's okay. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't.
And Savvy's not really better than anybody to be
No,
really
you should not be
weird.
basing
She's
just
really
because I'm
weird.
Yeah, like censorship bad.
She's better than Beardo, but that's about it. So
what are you talking about?
Like,
she's made it on Friday Night Tights multiple times.
Straighten it the fuck up.
Straighten it the fuck up. Turn him down too.
Why
like
does she
how
keep
many
getting all
times
these
now?
streams?
She's made it on Friday Night Tights like multiple times. She's clearly better than Beardo.
Well, that's not on me. That's on Gary. Or maybe X-Ray Girl. I don't know who's doing the fucking scheduling over there, but they got to fucking work on something. John Adler with a $5. You have to pry the boobs and guns from my cold, dead hands. Based. Robert Stevens with a $10. Somebody get that lady a beer. Space Digger with a $2. Beardo agrees with Savvy. It's a Christmas miracle. Don't get too excited. James O.P. with a 4 months.
Christmas movie.
You can't argue morality. Koa Lee with a $10. The internet have friggin' fanfic of the guy who shot that CEO in broad daylight. You can't control this Wild West.
You can't do
fucking
it.
Disgusting, man. Fuck you, suck a mute dick with a 199. Why you lisping, Jeremy? Beardo need a wacky. Thank you for the 199. I don't fucking know. James Bursey with a $5. Jeremy has the Apex fig here. Jeremy as the Apex fig here. Can you confirm that using smoke grenades in Black Ops 6 is figgier than creamy JNAs?
Yeah, that's fuck anybody who uses smoke grenades.
Bullshit, bro.
It's the worst. It's the worst. I hate you if you do that. I hate you.
Yeah. Playing like some of those small maps with smoke grenades going fucking everywhere.
Such crap.
I'm not sorry.
Bro.
John Awesome for a $5. Dan, in his glassless windows shack, spanking the monkeys literally.
That's illegal. I cannot spank them.
Ian H with a 5.
Not
He's talking about your wiener, Dan.
Yeah.
He said literally.
Yeah, he meant like your. Never mind. Fuck you. Fuck
then
Brazil.
it's not literally. If he meant something else, it's not literally.
Dan, we get you don't understand how English works. It's okay.
You don't understand what the word literally means.
Right. You're right. Don't let him gaslight you.
Gotta teach these guys the English.
I know. Tell me about it. Ian H with a $5. The only people anyone should appeal to is the paying customers who knew hard right Christians, and the left hates beautiful women. Got a point. Thank you for the $5. Zeus Play with a $5. Gremlins was a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Master Gawa with a $5. Unsubbed Dread Roberts. Other mediums have artistic freedom. Gaming will never be mature until it has the same freedom. Play Mad Island to spite him.
Nah, Dread Roberts is cool.
Marmalin with a $5. Normal by savvy standards, not murdering, no OnlyFans. Yeah, that's what's normal.
Pretty lame.
Grim Strife with a $10. What's the group's opinion on the anime style GTA game?
I'm not familiar with that.
Anata?
Does it have big boobies in it?
It's sexy, it's based, it's beautiful, it's stylized.
If it has boobs in it, we approve.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it has boobs in it, then it doesn't matter what the gameplay is.
Every character is beautiful. All the ladies are. You got all sizes in it. Whoo-wee.
I know some who aren't.
Ian H with a $2. Incorrect. Savvy, we fixed Japan with two big things.
Yeah.
That's true. Chris Gore is fat at Hotmail with a $2. Jer, a homosexual man, have you ever rocked Bama Banks?
Look at that profile picture.
What does it say? His
Jer,
film
a homosexual.
threat? No. I'm looking at his shirt. Film,
it says film threat. Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Have you ever rocked Bama Banks?
I'm not sure what that is. So, but Chris Gore's fat at Hotmail is pretty fantastic.
The Singing Tigs with a $5. Beardo, negging Savvy won't work. She's married to a German. I think she likes him smart. Gotta read to be smart. That means you're out. Hail, Jeremy's gay. Thank you, Singing Tigs, for the $5. Appreciate it. Ministry of Wrong Think with a 199. I'm only here because Jeremy's pre-transition picks.
Yikes.
Synthenturium with a $5. Keep in mind, Melanie is a fan of Laura Croft. So how is that okay and this other thing not? Seems hypocritical.
Well, her thing was over-sexualization of characters was her point that she was trying to make. Not that characters shouldn't be attractive. But.
Alan Daniels with a $2. Dread Roberts defended Stellar Blade against censor. Marmalin with a $5. Redo of a healer mostly has a woman audience. If you know that anime, you know.
I've heard about it, but not my cup of tea from what I've heard.
Magnum Popeye with a 4 months, thousands of dollars. Savvy had to say it was for research. Now it's a tax write-off. There you go. RSE Elman with a $5. MZB Darkover fantasy novels were written between the 70s and 2000s. Great books to read, but a lot of sex, hetero, lesbians, and gays. Still great books. Hey, if you're into that kind of thing, man, teach their own. Goji the King with a $10. 50 Shades only works because Gray is a rich man. If he was poor, it would be a Criminal Minds episode. Facts.
Absolutely.
Yep. Jesus Davila gifted a membership. Thank you, Jesus Davila. Jeremy the Cyborg with a $5. Savvy, have you read the Sleeping Beauty trilogy written by Anne Rice? It's beyond twisted. I'm sure she has.
No, actually, I haven't. Wild.
Simple Jeremy with a $2. Dan, you literally want to deport the uglies.
Yes, fucking deport them.
Mama Pajamas with a $2. Weed is illegal because of big oil companies. Tobacco, oil, lumber, cotton, all of that stuff. Yep. Llama Pajamas, thank you for the $2. Hope with the $2. William Hearst made paper and hemp competed with him. Gotcha. Thank you for the $2. Van with a $199. Peer pressure is a lie. Drugs are too expensive. Ryan is right with a $2. Yes, fat people should be in jail. Sorry, Beardo. Shut the fuck up. Grand Potato with a $199. The first murder weapon was a rock.
That's right.
Koa Lee with a $5. Hello, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
No.
Roblox head Leslie Headland with a $5 on the subject of cautionary tales. I don't eat corn or bananas because of Beardo.
See there, Beardo, you're helping people out. That's
cool.
awesome.
Bananas are great.
Basket City with a 3 months. Hail Jeremy, Mike, Beardo, Dan, and Savvy.
I really want to play the Family Feud game. I've never played it, and I really want to play it.
John Lovelace with a $2. Dan, can you legally carry guns in Brazil?
It's extremely hard and bureaucratic, but it's possible.
Caker with a $5. For the record, Jeremy is talking about the Geeks and Gamers Nerdrotic meetups when he says he has everything available to him. Just ask Ryan and Quarter Black Garrett. Thank you for the $5. Hope with a 2. Hemp is also the best source of ethanol there is.
Well, there you go.
You can tell when Beardo's about to struggle with a word. He kind of pauses. Goes,
Sometimes I read too fast because I'm trying to get through them. We have fucking 40 more to go.
Well,
Legendary Scrub with a $2.
What are you waiting on?
Savvy's favorite tag is ugly bastard.
Wrong.
Takes forever to get to these fucking super chats.
Melanie Maz with a $5. All these sexualized characters in modern games are gross. Anyway, check out my hot new statue of Laura Croft. Thank you for the $5.
Melanie Mac's body. That's wild.
Ian H with a $2. No. The pay less half black guy saves on money. Shocked. Thank you for the $2.
Yeah, like, okay, spend $200 on some fucking shoes. Okay, cool.
Ian H with a $2. Israel Wire is dying. Roblox Head Leslie Headland with a $2. Dan, does 50 cents a day still feed your people?
I'll go to Payless.
Fuck my people.
Why? But you can get actual brand name shit for like
Operation Outstanding in the field for a 3 month. Shut the fuck up.
My Shaq shoes.
Operation Outstanding in the field for 3 months. I'll be representing Vets Talking at AmFest next week. We'll be on Media Row doing interviews and streaming. Know anybody going? Stop by the booth. There you go, Drew. Operation Outstanding in the field is going to be at AmFest next week. That's cool, dude. Hope you have a good time, brother.
Keep it moving.
Gatekeeper with a 4 months. Hey, guys, wishing you guys well. Take care. Thank you, Gatekeeper, for the 4 months. Beardo's Hairy Chicken Legs with a gifted membership. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Coach sipping Jamba Juice out of a straw with a $5. Is Savvy still pretending to be married? No, seriously. LOL.
I gotta show a tweet. I gotta show a tweet. Shut the fuck up, Beardo. I got to because it's too good. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. Here we go, right here. Horror Amarada. Well, it finally happened. Sheep sitting is no longer my boyfriend. While we go forward with this new transition, I want to thank everyone as me and my fiance get things figured out. We are very excited for this new chapter of our lives. That one got me in the first half, man. It got me in the first half. That was really good. Rad. So congratulations to them. That's freaking cool, man.
Very exciting. Yeah.
When I read it, I was like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, oh, snap. They got me. So
that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Shout out to City, and he wrote a good article over Rippaverse. So
that's good. That's
he
good
does awesome work.
Yeah, it's good shit right there, man. So congratulations to both of them. So
congrats.
Nice.
Henry Khan with a $5. Savvy is why Tuesday night's main event is awesome and has green eyes.
They're hazel.
That's fucking bullshit.
Fucking hazel. Holy fucking
They're hazel.
shit. Why is
They're fucking poop brown. Health Cattle with a 199. Beardo can't read and he wears pink shirts.
Duke ass
your mom.
By the way, I wear a red MAGA hoodie and no one ever confuses that, but like Beardo wears a pink shirt and he
it's not pink,
red shirt.
Fucking
She's
red.
Wearing red and it doesn't look pink.
Right now, it doesn't look pink.
Bro.
And I got purple light.
Mo Lester with a 1 month recommitment. Jeremy's black from the waist down, ? So he carries a Glock in his waistband.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 1 month. Ellie Dragonfly with a $7. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, plays on AMC on American channel during December and Christmas time in Canada. Worked in the theater during Lord of the Rings, is the best. Thank you for the $7. Roblox Head Leslie Helen with a 2. I'd rather trust Diddy around my food than Savvy. Facts. Damn. Dave Chandler with a $5. As someone who has eaten dry sandwiches most of my life, I agree with Savvy.
Thank you.
Simple Jeremy with the $2. At least he didn't say she bitch. Thank you for the $2, Simple Jeremy. Zero with a $5. Roses are red. Epic Mike is black. Why does Savvy's chest look just like her back?
Hardcore.
Mad Cat with a $10. My wife wants to sterilize herself because of the election. She told me if she gets pregnant before, she will end our child. JK, we both voted for Trump. Thank you for the $10. John Papa Sergio with a 199. Hot take, Slug Terra is better than Pokemon. That's wild. Thank you for the 199. Coach sipping Jamba Juice out of a straw with a $5. Is Dan in Brazil, home of the beautiful big butt woman, you lucky bastard?
Hell yeah, man.
Is that Big Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Nick Brown.
I like Big Mike.
Nick Brown with a $5. Savvy and Beardo, can you name every Pokemon? No, not off the top of my head.
Have you ever played Pokemon, Beardo?
Shut
I don't
the
think
fuck
he
up.
has.
I'm just asking a
I don't
question.
think he has,
Do I have to bring out my extensive collection of Pokemon games?
Just because you own the games doesn't mean you play them.
Shut the fuck up.
I own the Mass Effect trilogy. It doesn't mean I played it. All right.
Stop it. Fucking stop. Richard Simmons with a $5. Jeremy enjoys delivering and receiving tombstone pile drivers strictly for the position.
Frogger.
D-Mac with a $2. Listening to Beardo learn to read is inspirational. I'm glad I can help. Flag Ninja with a 30 months. Beardo eats 2 straight bananas at the same time using only one hand.
Impressive.
Operation Outstanding in the Field with a $5. Who's on this panel currently owns a working Contra game and an OG console? Outstanding physical media.
An OG console?
I
own like 20 of them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I have Contra on the NES, though. I have a working NES, though, but I don't know if I have Contra.
The Contra for the NES is becoming quite rare.
I'm not sure if I have that one. I mean, I have it, like, digitally, but he's asking, like, actual physical media, so I'm not sure if I have it.
Shaka Zulu with a $2. Savvy likes to wear Crocs and calls them Uggs.
No, I have Uggs for that.
Louis C with a $5. I'm a big fan of Overwatch and have never played the game. Regulators, shout out. Dave Chandler with a $5. Why did Dan change his camera to hero angle? Now we can't see his fake floors.
It's the dictator speech angle.
They're just pallets on a dirt floor. There's not a real floor there.
Madney with a $5. Crack and meth shouldn't be sold like alcohol and cigarettes. They shouldn't be sold at all. Government sucks, but common sense is still a thing.
So just don't consume it. Don't buy it. Nobody made you buy it.
Yeah. TV Classic with a $5. My uncle was cleaning his garage and found his first video game ever, a 1972 Magnavox Odyssey. He's now 82.
Wow.
He's not willing to sell it. I am trying, though.
Wow.
No, you keep that motherfucker, dude. You keep that thing. Top Dog with a $5. The 7th gen was the last good game years. Gaming from 2005 to 2013 was great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Top Dog, for the $5.
I don't play anything newer than 2015.
Why?
Because it's gay.
I agree.
Everything's gay or retarded or extremely feminine.
Magnum Norse with a 21 months. Back to a previous conversation. The absence of freedom is far worse than the ability to choose your own destruction. By the way, the sun can give you cancer.
Yeah.
It can. Kevin Cron with a $5. What are your people's favorite team group in wrestling?
Your people?
Dudley Boys.
I mean, the original Horsemen back in the day, is that what we're talking about? Was it like a group or was it a tag team? So if we're talking tag team, then it's
I think it's a team or group.
Okay, yeah, the OG Horsemen, but also like the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom are so fucking awesome.
Dudley
Iconic.
Boys are my favorite.
And the original NWO, I mean, it's just iconic, you know. So
yeah, but fuck Hulk Hogan though, man.
Fuck that. It's a Trump supporter. Fuck you.
I don't give a fuck. The older
I don't
get,
give
the
a
less
fuck.
I like
Fuck
that
you.
guy.
I don't give a fuck.
Ministry of Ron Bank with a $5. Drop the pick and locals. Top is from the original security footage on Fox News. Bottom is him in police custody literally less than a week later. What the fuck? Thank you for the $5. Matt HDX with a $1.99. I sent the link, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
Big Ounce with a $5. Question for the panel. If 2 characters or monsters could merge into one to make a dope fusion, who would yours be? Mine is Benton and Batman. Ooh, I'd go Batman and Darth Vader.
I would just go Snake Eyes.
Don't just, you're such
what?
a fuck, dude. He just was like, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes. To make more of the Snake Eyes.
Widow and Black Widow for the ultimate ass.
Nice.
Godzilla and fucking King Kong, Monkey Lizard. I don't fucking know.
Thank you for the $5. Tactical dish soap with a $2. Beardo's new book, How Read to Beardo With. Thank you for the $2. Tom Berry Master with a 10. This money is for Meek's protection. Hope you got my back, brother. Thank you for the $10. Dean H with a 32 months. Titanic came out in December. It's a Christmas movie.
Yes, Christmas movie.
Dragonwise with a 199. Fat Man with Mel Gibson is a great Christmas movie.
I haven't ever seen that one.
Shadow Sam with a 5. Jeremy shakes people's hands with that hand.
Oh, man.
DJ Cobra with a 10 gifted memberships.
No, that's the person that met me today. It wasn't me.
Master Gawa with a $20. I warned some of this already, Be weary of infiltration by short, fat otaku. He tried to dox Medicare and has been running gay OPS against Kirsha for 2 years and justifies Corey Compatore's death, and he feels weird about banning predators.
I've never liked
stay away
him.
from that guy.
I've never liked him, but I also don't like. I come to that conclusion based off what I've seen. Like anytime I have like right now, like it's whenever I hear constantly of people just trying to tell me to stay away from people, it makes me like want to look into him and more. But like that guy, I've already like I think that guy's a complete just like phony and fraud. But like I see all the I see the anti-Grums narrative out there right now, and it's just like I don't fucking care if people hate Grums, and the more I see people hating Grums, the more I'm like I might just bring Grums on here to talk to him now because all these people are saying, "Oh, you can't talk to Grums." I'll talk to whoever the fuck I want to. But if I see it, and I've never seen anything from Grums personally, this bothered me. But that short fat otaku dude, yeah, I saw his takes on like. Corey Comparatori after he got shot or after Trump got shot and how he didn't. I've seen all of his TDS bullshit, all of that. So yeah, but
what does the term gay ops mean?
What does the term gay ops mean?
Yeah,
basically you're running like back channels and
it's
exactly what it sounds like.
It's somebody who's making
you're running you're running ops in a gay way, like you're not being upfront about it. You're running gay ops.
He's using it like somebody would use other people to like do surveillance on somebody and then try to bait them.
It's manipulative beta behaviors essentially.
Rippa
what it
never
means.
had to deal with that on the internet.
Rippa's never
I've never had to deal with any back channels, private chats of weird.
So it's basically an attempt on cancellation in a coward way, in a cowardice way.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worse than that. It's not necessarily even just cancellation. It can just be for harassment. This is what a lot of artists actually have to deal with.
What's really weird is a lot of the ones that do it to Rip end up smoking crack, and he told them not to, and they didn't listen. So. Like it's starting to become a pattern at this point.
But
you start to wonder.
Again, a lot of these people that hate us, like they've accused like Friday Night Tights of like running that shit, and it's like, dude, you guys have no idea how retarded me and Gary are. If you think we're actually sophisticated enough to run that type of shit, like it's. I don't know how the fuck Gary has 1 million subscribers, but he does. And it's just that
they think way too.
It's absolutely what it is, but yeah, like so it's these back channels and organizational bullshit, paying people to do shit so you're not responsible for it, all of that, and it's just stupid gay stuff.
Interesting.
It's the internet, man. So jealous people are always going to be jealous, and that's the name of the game.
Just don't fucking smoke crack. It's like really normal. You would think that he wouldn't have to keep saying it, but after a while, you start to wonder if maybe
those words have never.
He kind of stopped saying it. I hear him saying it for a long time. So.
Yeah, and then
that's what I'm saying. You think you say it, and you go, "Ha, that's funny," and then it stops being funny when you just keep doing it. And it just starts to be a common pattern that people are doing. And you're like, yo, stop. Just stay away from that.
Don't do that stuff. It's not good.
You can do 1 million other things. Just stay away from that.
Hurry up, Beardo.
No. Dude, fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
I pulled up this super chat at least like 5 times and fucking anyways. Dylan Kerbal with a 199. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Say it, you
That's
racist.
199 towards Hooked on Phonics for Beardo. Thank you. Rabbit with a $2. Jesus H. Christ. Hurry up, Beardo.
That's what I've been saying.
Bro, he won't listen.
Really old movies with a 2 months. Thanks for the laughs. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Beardo is gay and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cypher with a $2. Dan Vaz, do you think the Lord Jesus will put an end to the illustrations of explicit images of men and women in video games when he comes back to rule all the nations with the rod of iron? I think he will.
What?
If Jesus is focused on video games, then if he comes down, he's like, "Hey guys, those video games."
Yeah, the Jesus you believe in is a weird fella.
Thank you for the $20 Cypher.
Hey,
Aaron,
thank you for the $120 in super chats, and I appreciate you, and I respect all of your opinions.
Aaron Nosbish with a $10. Luigi coin pumping.
Let's go.
It's kind of like whenever I used to watch NASCAR religiously, and whenever like at the end of the race, the driver would get out and he goes, "Thank the Lord for a great day. He was looking out for us." I'm like, God ain't watching the NASCAR race, bro. He's not like, God's not focused on the NASCAR race right now. With all the rednecks in the especially for all the rednecks in the infield dropping N-words all throughout sleeping with their cousins.
Jesus now. That's kind of cute.
All the rednecks hanging out with their cousins, like going to family reunions just so they could hook up. Like God's watching over the NASCAR race.
Axel Jessen with a $5. Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers used to do tournaments, right? Why not have a Pokemon tournament with Savvy and Beardo with the G&G community?
Well, we would want to have a little more diversity. I don't want to have like women only, so we need to get some men in there. So like Beardo versus Savvy, we need to have a man in there.
Yeah.
Chris Gores is fat at Hotmail with another $2. Dan is getting a BBL, a birthright for all Brazilian.
What is
Thank
BBL?
You.
Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, no, it's genetics.
Thank you for the $2. Rabbit with a $2. Hurry up, Beardo. Don't make me spam. $2 supers. Yeah, don't do that.
Do it.
Storm Shadow with a $5. Beardo reading test. Take a bow after the bow released the arrow made of lead to take the lead.
Oh.
What?
Take a bow after the bow released the arrow made of lead to take the lead.
Yeah.
God damn it, Beardo.
That's how I read it.
No, it's not.
Take a bow after the bow released the arrow made of lead to take the lead. Before was, is. Thank you for the $5. Simple Jeremy with a $2. But Beardo fat. Thank you.
It's still a compliment. PH.
Thomas Cook with the 199. Jeremy, big time me at the park today. Respect.
Is that really him? No fucking shit. Is that really you? He had a hat and sunglasses on, so I can't. That's
Even
fucking cool if that's you.
That's so fucking good.
Grand Potato for a 199. Gary has a million subs because Dan choked.
If you say in the chat, if it's really you, if you say in the chat the area in Universal where we met, I'll drop another 10 gifties in your name.
Legendary Scrub with a $2. Why is Beardo's favorite movie Bros? Never seen it. Tom Cooper with a 199. Gay ops is why I stopped saying unbreaded. Bummer. Thank you. We're all caught up.
We're all caught up.
Well, I got some Rumble rants and some locals tips to read. So, Jose Contreras for $1. Jeremy, finish the sentence. You're black from the waist down, but have an Asian penis. That's really fucking wild, bro.
Son of a bitch, it's really him. All right, I'm dropping it. That's him. It was in the DreamWorks section. All right.
There we go.
You know what? Fuck it. We're dropping 20 gifties for him now. All right? 20, so that's 30 Jeremy. Total.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah, good for you. Over on locals, for 32, whatever the locals tips are, from Just G, whenever Beardo and Mike bitch each other out, Savvy's feet go ham. Me. That's wild. Just G says, yo, Dan, respect for 40. Enough said, imagine the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Ronald Reagan. Absolutely. Another one, yo, Beardo, learn your technique from him, looking for pointers, and it's a guy just deep throating a banana. It's wild, bro. Asking for it's not Alex, and it's a guy deep throating another fucking banana. That's from Just G. Just G says, yo, Epic Mike, fuck the cuck, that is Hogan. Don't worry, Horace, Beardo, you're good this time. And then Just G says, Dan, chill, and it's a picture of Savvy holding up her feet.
Hey, send that
there you go.
to me.
So Thomas dropped 30 gifted memberships, all because I big timed him today. I'm sorry, I was on the phone though. And
shout out Just G.
But there you go.
Fucking
appreciate it.
Deep throated banana GIFs.
Just G over there on locals is savage,
dude. He is just dropping those, and I'm like, that's wild, man. I don't even know what to think about.
Hurry up, Mike.
I'm done. I'm fucking caught up. What the fuck are you
Damn.
talking about? Hurry
Rudy
the fuck
with
up.
a $2 fresh fish fries flash furiously in the fat fryer. Thank you for the $2.
He was practicing it.
I didn't. I wasn't even on the fucking super chat page.
Practicing that shit.
D-Day Cobra gifted 20 memberships. Thank you. And Thomas Cook, it was me in DreamWorks. We're all caught up.
There we go. All right, we're at the end of another main event. Beardo's only 30 minutes over.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wasn't my fucking fault.
I mean, it kind of
Ellie
was.
Dragonfly with a $1.50 super sticker. Thank you.
That's
it kind of was your fault, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was definitely Beardo's fault.
Rippa, what do you got going on these days?
Man, hustling with the Rippaverse stuff. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff in. Got the Blood plushie here.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
And, these started shipping today. Well, this hasn't started shipping yet. You'll have to go grab this. I know a lot of people asked for it, but it came out so well. As you can see, this is quality. The jacket's legit.
Oh, cute.
We also have, of course, the Rippaverse calendar that's going out. Yes, you can get the calendar before the actual year starts.
The year? Really?
Yeah.
What kind of sorcery is this, man? Holy shit!
It can actually be done, but we got them. We're sending those out.
Next time you're gonna start sending books out on time or some shit like that. Like I don't know crazy shit.
Yeah,
man.
imagine what you would accomplish when you're not smoking crack, man. That's wild.
Yeah, you can grab this over on the website. We're sending those out. I was there today. The team's already packing and sending those out, so we appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah, man! Whoops, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Having ass.
Yeah,
Fucking
listen. It's a crazy business model this man has created. Can you imagine if you actually just, do what you promise and provide the product? It's an amazing business model. I don't know how he figured that out.
It'd be wild, man. Could you imagine just talking shit about somebody's company and never releasing anything for yourself? It's crazy shit, man. Talking shit about how you're gonna change the industry and not do shit with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Dean H with a 5. Thank you, Dean H. Grant Potato with a $5. You missed my super chat at the very end of daily today. We did. Unfortunately, we did. But thank you for the $5.
How quick.
Damn.
He sent it right as Jeremy ended the stream.
That's fucked up. You didn't memorize it and read it out for
Beardo.
us?
The fuck are we
Wasn't
doing?
my fucking fault. You ended the stream.
That's fucking wild.
You ended the stream early, bitch. Matt HTX with a $5. If you can't on stream, can you do a reaction to the video?
Well, we might do it like with 6 people on a panel. A 6-minute video is going to take 45 fucking minutes minimum to do a reaction. So I've seen this video before. It's on Fandom Entertainment. So, but I could take a look at it more like on a solo stream or something.
What video?
Like that. The Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
Axel Jessen with a 5. Yay, good job. You read all the super chats, Beardo. You know, except all the ones you didn't. I read every single fucking one.
He missed a lot of super chats tonight.
Fucking one.
Good job, Beardo. We're proud of you, buddy. Dan Vask, what do you got going on?
Just had a great stream before the show, streaming some Atari, and it was a test stream, like direct capturing, pointing the camera directly at the TV, because it's really hard to stream Atari and make it look right the way it was supposed to. And I said, I'll just point the camera at the TV, and it worked. There were 200 people there, even though it was a test, and I told people not to watch it, but people showed up. And I think I'll make more of those. People seem to like it.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, Super Vast 3D.
I was wondering if he was finished or what. So,
hit the bell. Watch my shit.
Madam Savvy with a red hat, not a pink hat. Beardo, what's up, Savvy? What you got going on?
Hello, you can follow me at YouTube and X at Madam Savvy. We actually just crossed 16,000 on YouTube and 35,000 on Twitter. So thank you everybody for that. On Thursday, I'm going to be finishing up Scuffy's adventure in Pokemon Scarlet. So we'll probably do anywhere between 5 and 10 hours worth.
There we go.
Streaming them.
There we go. Thank you, Savvy.
I got another thing over on locals. Jeremy, you're just going to have to wait. G says, Miss Mine, you peacock leg having some bish. And it's a AI photo of a man with a beard with chicken legs. I think that's you, Beardo.
Cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Just G.
I read all the super chats.
There it is.
That's so silly, man.
What's on the ground?
I think those are also chickens. Yeah.
What? Fluffy rocks.
They're like chicken rocks.
Beardo, we're sorry, Beardo. We're sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. It's all part of the experience.
I'm not sorry. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Mike, what do you got going on?
Yeah, probably no Tuesday nights cooldown tonight. Got some stuff I got to do after, but go check me out over on YouTube. We've been doing a lot of streams, playing Sleeping Dogs. It's been a very racist stream, a lot of Asian stereotypes, a lot of bad jokes, and pretty much every time I play any song from China on there, it immediately gets claimed, but that's okay because I'm gonna keep doing it because fuck China. They're not America, and so yeah. But yeah, go check me out over there. It's a good time. No matter what you hear from my chat, I'm not grifting. I'm not holding anybody's family hostage. There's no secret police out there forcing people to send in money. I'm not working with the Italian mafia. You never have to send in money on my channel. You don't ever have to fucking do it. Sure. Please understand me when I say this, because I think people are getting concerned. Okay?
I'm kind of concerned and feel the need to give you money now. Like,
that's what they keep fucking saying to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're not helping your case.
Send the most heinous shit.
Exactly what a mob boss would say.
Yeah, I'm feeling really
they're like, Mike, this is the last money I have for Christmas. My kids aren't getting presents anymore. Here's my last $2 and shit. They're the worst stories I've ever seen in my life. Steph came in there and showed up and started sending in sad things, saying that I'm sending her DMs, yelling at her to send me super chats. I didn't do that. That never happened.
Like, it felt like there was more to say, and I just wanted to make it as awkward as possible.
The chat broke me yesterday in stream. I don't know what to fucking do with it. So,
Beardo, besides being gay, what you got going on?
Bro Science tomorrow. Me, Dan, X-Wing, and we've been having Adam Krigler join us the past couple of weeks, so we'll see if Phil join us again tomorrow. And a good time with Kriggs on the show. Actually, for the end of this year, I am just under 500 subs away on my YouTube channel to hit 8,000. So it'd be cool to get 8,000 by the end of the year. We got a few weeks left.
Come up with a hot sister, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
What are we doing, bro?
Anyways, almost at 8,000 subs, so it'd be cool to hit 8,000 by the end of the year. Bro Science tomorrow, and more gaming streams later this week.
Let me teach you how to grift it, okay? Yeah, I mean, listen, if we hit 8,000, people will find out. Do I have a hot sister or not? You know? And then you can be like, sorry, guys, but thanks for hitting that number. All right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, we got some more super chats.
We got more, yeah. Grand Potato with a 199. Please don't hurt me, Mike. War Wizard with a 199. Ha, Meek is so funny. Please send help. He beats us. Eric K with a $2. I believe in Steph.
Fucking hell, dude.
Jim Crilly with a $2. I'm sorry, Mike. I don't want to say more.
Mike,
Axel Jessa with a $2. The Meek Reet police are real. Give me back my son.
Meek police?
Thank you.
You stole this man's son?
Somebody said in the chat, I literally stole their children. I didn't steal them. Holy shit.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We hope you have a great night. And Frank the Tank says, Mike, please, can I get my kids presents? I dig it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great... Oh, wait. Doug B says, Mike, I promise I'll have money to Super Chat soon. Please stop sending Guido to my house.
Guido
to my house. So
from the mafia.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody named Guido.
It's breaking people's thumbs, Mike. What are you doing?
All right, guys. Mike, do you want to apologize?
No, I don't have anything to apologize for.
Well, go fuck yourself.
I didn't kidnap anybody's kids.
Wow.
I'm not the monster you've made me out to be.
I like milk says, I like milk.
Hell yeah.
What is this show and what is the stream?
What the fuck is that, bro?
I don't want to click on it again.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. Say bye.